welcome back to ESL Pro League Season 7, brought to you live from the Intel Esports Arena. Again, joining me is Snods.
Oh,
we have a big game. Oh, sorry, just
getting ready. Sorry,
caught out of position, but we are ready for these games. We got, in my eyes, the highlight of the day on our B stream, of course. It's HellRaisers versus Fnatic, a classic matchup. We've got two teams that both placed well in last season. Fnatic obviously came through in first place of the regular season.
HellRaisers qualified for the LAN.
They were 6th place.
Exactly,
correct.
I remember. I knew there was one team that qualified. I was trying to think of, when we cast the last matchup, like, Space Soldiers, can they do the same as... who was it? Was it MV? I couldn't remember. It was actually, of course, HellRaisers, yeah. So Space Soldiers, the likes of Heroic, that's their goal. Try and be like a HellRaisers and get that last 6th position to LAN finals. Let's see if the finals actually experience their... Where was it held in? Odense in Denmark. See if it actually pays off in Season 7.
Yeah, I mean, it's very possible. Again, Fnatic coming into this season very confident, although yesterday didn't have the greatest results. Lost 2-0 to Mouse Sports, which wasn't a great start to the season for them. But HellRaisers, they had a good chance. They split maps with Na'Vi 1-1. They picked up Overpass 16-14. But yeah, that's the thing, right? We look at that, we go 1-1 to Na'Vi, and Na'Vi are kind of, a bit on and off at the moment. Well, they just took a map off phase 16-6, and they were 15-14 up just a minute ago, and I looked at the score. I'm not sure, they might have won that, or it might be OT now.
I'm sure you know, watching at home, you're probably watching both these games,
Facebook.com/ESL CSGO, ESL
Pro League CSGO.
You can check out the scores of the other matches, but this is where you want to be for now, because I think this is going to be the game of the day.
Ooh, what are your... Sorry, yeah, I was just looking at the maps yesterday. You mentioned the start yesterday of Mouse Sports. Losing 0-2 to Mouse Sports, 16-7 on Mirage. Obviously, we're not going to be seeing that one come out tonight. And actually losing 16-11 as well versus Mouse Sports and Overpass. And Overpass being our first matchup of the day. The
exact map that HellRaisers took off Na'Vi yesterday as well.
Ooh, it's all coming into the line, isn't it? No, but casting the IM Katowice qualifiers, we actually saw this exact same matchup. It's a best of 3, not a best of 2. And it was a 2-0 for Fnatic. They won 16-13 on Train, but they also won 16-12 as well on Overpass. It's that map we're about to see. And there's actually a very close matchup to... Well, no, sorry, the opposite of that. There's a very one-sided matchup to Fnatic at the start of the game. It was 11-4 half in favor of Fnatic versus HellRaisers. And basically, Crims would just push A long every round. JW peak mid, play towards party, peak connector every single round. It was so hard for any of those players to have any impact from HellRaisers. And now conversely, have they changed their approach in terms of playing versus Fnatic? Do they know how to handle the aggression now from the CT side? Because that's one of the things we see now in the meta of Overpass is the CT aggression that seems to be so hard to stop nowadays. It seems like all that's changed is you smoke mid, and now all you have to do is wait for your A-long player to get close, pop flash over, triple peek towards mid, party, mid smoke, and A-long, and you just decimate anyone there. It seems like we need to see teams, the next stage of evolution, as they say, to counter that.
I'm especially interested in the second map of the series as well. Inferno is something that I look towards, because this is one that not only HellRaisers actually managed to destroy Fnatic on 16-4 and Liquid 16-4 at the EPL finals last season in that group stage, but also they've been looking very good on that map. Obviously, we saw them up against Na'Vi yesterday on that exact map. They lost, but they're usually quite good on Inferno, and that's what I kind of expect from HellRaisers. Obviously, Fnatic on Inferno, we looked at the classic lineup, definitely not a bad team for the job. But
obviously back then, Olaf and Crims towards B.
Very, very different story nowadays, right? Very different roster. But I'm surprised that Fnatic has actually come out of this situation with this roster and still look quite strong. We've got Golden, who's very inexperienced, but seems to be performing great, not only fragging, but also as the caller for the team. And this team is just looking at reinvigorated, despite all the changes they've had with the whole Godsend and Swedish roster shuffle.
Do you know what? One of the things I noticed as well, it was actually the major where, the analyst desk and the cast as well picking up at how strong Crims has been recently. That made me think, what's the difference? Sorry, what's the similarity, should we say, from back in 2015 when Crims was on 5? You remember, anytime they played Mirage, towards stairs, he was just denying any aggression from the T side. Peak Palace, peak ramp, he would go in towards middle, towards connector, you just couldn't go there, right? He was so strong. Inferno towards the B bomb side, Olafmeister, it was just a no-go zone. You had to quarantine yourself off towards A, basically. What's changed? And I feel like it might be a system. Think about this. They had Dennis. They try to play more off of individual skill, more loose style. Maybe Crims as a player needs more of a system around him to feel comfortable, maybe knowing exactly what his teammates are doing, knowing what that he can do in regards to that. Maybe the system in place set by Golden mimics that from Pronex. That might be where we see such a resurgence in terms of form.
Well, it's just great to see Golden with so little experience internationally prior to joining this lineup actually have so much success. So, moving forward for Fnatic, I hope to see that again, but we're jumping right in. Betway odds favour Fnatic. Do you favour Fnatic?
I didn't see the odds.
1.7 to Fnatic, 2.05 for HellRaisers.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I'd say that those are really good odds. Those are really fair odds. Right where I would put them. Quickly, 4 Pistol, where are you leaning for this series? Overpass and Inferno.
Gosh, I think HellRaisers more of a chance, but I think it's going to be 2-0 for Fnatic.
Okay, I'm going to go a 1-1 split. I think HellRaisers can come back on Inferno, but we're going to have a look at this one. Fnatic already off for a good start. Lekro's found a kill with some aggression up on long, and Bondic, the latest addition to HellRaisers, has been taken down. So it's actually Lekro down on B. It was the aggression up on long that found nothing for Fnatic, and Woxic's, well, negotiating his way up the connector. 2
players towards A long. I believe actually if JW just hides now behind the tree and gets baited in from Flusher, this could be a great stack towards A long now from Fnatic. Minute 10 left on the clock and they're walking right into the trap.
Yeah, this crossfire is perfect. Will Angel predict it though? Flusher ready and waiting. Footsteps heard. JW, he's going to get pincered himself. Oh no, he can't hit his shot. Flusher makes up for it. Will he get more? No. Angel responds. And with USPs dropped in the open, HellRaisers now upgrade their weaponry. They have range as a factor now. With ISO also on the P250, armor can be chunked away with that pistol.
Great re-aggression coming out towards B short from Lekro. Doesn't stay towards the B-bomb, so he knows that 4 players were seen towards A long. Instantly pushes out towards B short. Now peeking towards Monster. Fnatic having so much information off the back of the aggression now from Lekro. The question is though, if HellRaisers go through connector and Lekro isn't spawning towards B short anymore, will it go unnoticed?
Well, look at Golden's positioning. He seems to be ready to rotate. Actually, I'm not sure if he's going down the stairs. No, he's just jump spotting, going back and forth between long and short. But yeah, it is going to be that B play now with 20 seconds left. It's all on the shoulders of Lekro. Smoke over towards the heaven. That will cut off that rotate from Golden. But Lekro now has to step up. He cannot step up to the mark. Issa finds a shot with the P250 and HellRaisers can get this bomb down. 3-on-2 post plant, kick smoke for Golden, but how much can they really get done in this round? Already Golden's been decapitated, so Crims is left to retake, and the bomb is down with HellRaisers having 3 men up.
1 versus 3. No defuse kit. Just his aim at heart is all he has in this 1 versus 3. Trying to see if he can get a spam potentially or force that player to not peek when he goes for the wide face towards bridge. But obviously Angel winning that duel up close will find that final frag. So 1-0. Fnatic with such a great A-long stack as well. Flusher baiting for JW, hiding behind the tree. They're expecting the push to come towards A long. The problem is though, giving up full control towards toilets means HellRaisers, they come up through connector, go through toilets, go towards long toilets, and the gig is pretty much undone. So unfortunate scenes there from Fnatic. Great thought, but poor execution. Nevertheless, so round number 2 is going to be heavy SMG buy coming up from HellRaisers though. 2 Mac 10s, as always. Already one of them is taken out though.
Crims has some aggression. Bondic does trade. He'll pick up 2 as well. It's unfortunate. Fnatic got a little less than what they bargained for there. They were hoping for a couple of kills, but instead received a couple of deaths at the cost of only 1. That's Issa dead. But Issa was performing so well in Overpass yesterday, up against Na'Vi. The map they won 16-14. He dropped 30 frags, if I recall. 31, actually. So looking for him to be, well, one of the pieces of success for HellRaisers today. Fnatic bringing some aggression. It's JW climbing up the ladder. Will he catch Bondic off guard? Yes! Damage done as Bondic switching back between the knife and the Mac 10. Caught out. Now, gun upgraded for JW if he looks to take it. He will. He can fall back as well off of that. But HellRaisers, they don't even go back. They just continue to push down the connector, walking up towards B. They know that this aggressive position from JW is off of his B play, so they're going to expect the site to be pretty unstacked, although JW has moved back.
Smart play from HellRaisers, though. Grouping up together as a 3-man unit. They don't want to split up here and die 1 by 1, potentially versus a double-man stack towards B short, for example. JW open up the B bomb site now. Very hard site to retake now, considering there's no kit.
Oh, what a shot from Golden as well. JW misses his nades, which actually causes HellRaisers to get into this site. Now Devbox is going to follow up with the Mac 10. It's all onto the shoulders of Flusher. No armor to work with either, so he's got to watch out for this lethal Mac 10 on the side of Devbox, trying to hit anything. But Angel fragging IGL, he's known for exactly that. He cleans up the round with a headshot. 4-0 for him as well, as 2-0 for HellRaisers hits the board. Fnatic now, they have to eco, and really, I don't see anything being brought up here. Maybe a flashbang, maybe P250 on Golden. Everyone's hit 2k though.
HellRaisers obviously losing 3 players in the last round, and as you said, the money is rather resembling that. Mac 10 though still in commission for Dead Fox. They still have some form of gaining some extra cash. Woxic actually going to invest into the Galil, so in terms of money into the next buy round, will he have enough for the op? I guess we're going to find out shortly.
Oh, Woxic's already opened up with the Galil, tapping and tapping onto the heads of Fnatic. Issa are trying as well, but Fnatic responding. They're not letting this one go lightly. They dink Woxic, they kill Issa. Dead Fox luckily makes up for it with a wrap round with a Mac 10, but that looked for a second very favorable for Fnatic. Will be contained though. HellRaisers take their 3-0 without losing more than 1 player, and 4 rifles are brought forward, although Fnatic are onto the buy here. This is where things get interesting. No AWP into this round though, no cash for that at the very least. It won't be the same story for HellRaisers. They built up a plethora of money, and Woxic will be going straight for the scope.
Flusher, known for how strong he is at utilizing utility itself. Invest into the SMGs so we can buy the Molotov and Flash. Is actually playing towards the A side this round, so we could be seeing some mid-aggression straight away from Fnatic.
Oh, Woxic though holding the angle, one step ahead. Crim's going to be caught off with the flashbang, and Woxic looking for another. There's a deep smoke here, but it doesn't really deny anything. Woxic just sits on the edge of it, so he's fine for the time being. Not over-aggressing, just playing passive, and that's fine. In a 5-on-4, there's no onus on HR to make a play and try and get a pick. It's on Fnatic to draw that back, and HellRaisers to try and counter any CT aggression.
Right now for HellRaisers, there's two ways they can go about this one. They can either try and fake towards the A site, go back to B, or vice versa, having the man advantage, or they can simply group up together, utilize the fact they have the man lead, play the trade frags, go for an execution, go for a solid play as a 5-man unit, and trade the frags with the advantage. As long as you trade the kills, the round should always go in your favor. But let's see, a minute left on the clock here. HellRaisers are grouping up together, going to be leaving Bondic alone towards B, holding for the CT aggression, and here it comes.
Oh, he doesn't shoot with the flash. He should have, because Lecro rounded the corner right as that happened. Angel does trade from the connector, but it's the double push from Fnatic that actually succeeds in getting the refrag. So back to a 3-on-3 after being a man down. That is a perfect example of CT aggression to actually trade the men back. Fnatic are in a good spot now considering how this round started off, but how do they stack? Because HellRaisers, they're looking to walk up towards A for the time being, but with the bomb going down through the connector, they may be re-opting to go for B. Golden's playing passive just for the retake, and Fnatic are running 2 players on the A bomb site. This could be a dangerous setup here on B.
Smoke coming out towards Heaven. Molotov towards barrels as well. So, rotation's going to be drawn from A and brought back towards this B bomb site as the site. Golden holding out towards Graffiti will find one.
Yeah, that's a big kill as well, because now he's got the man advantage. He can just play with his team and wait for this retake. No need to push him preemptively, so Golden holds his line, but JW just runs through the smoke and finds both kills. Great way for Fnatic to start off with their first buy round on the board. They will get a 1-3 scoreline, and I like that push up to be short as well. I like the set flash, the double kill that ensues at only the cost of 1 trade, so
it's great.
Fnatic able to react to losing the first man.
Yeah, obviously Bondic goes down, you get the frag for free, and obviously Angel tries to go for the trade frag, he gets 1 for 1. At that point it's a 4 versus 3 in favor for Fnatic, and they know all they have to do at that point is play sites, 2 towards A or 2 towards B, for example. Nevertheless though, Golden playing it properly, finds that 1 frag and waits for the retake in a 3 versus 2 scenario, doesn't get overzealous. Oh, this is the grenade towards T stairs. Usually you would see HE grenades following that one. One of the things I saw from Vega Squadron of the Major, actually, Hugo, was the Molotov towards the T stairs, and then JR plus, oh god, I can't remember which player it was, but they would nade the stairs. Basically, it's almost as if you stop them from pushing over the stairs, you quarantine them at the stairs, and the grenades land perfectly.
Ah, I like that.
It's really smart. Another thing they do as well is actually they can nade Playground. So when they played versus North, Cage and B was playing Playground, holding for the long push, and he kept getting grenaded down to 40 HP sometimes.
There you go, a very good team with their utility as well.
Unbelievable, yeah.
Yeah, very strong as of late, as we've obviously seen at the Major, as was Fnatic, getting at least into the Legends spot, so very old school there. Not quite winning it this time though, but looking to win this map. It's JW up on long with the AWP. He spots the jump of Deadfox, so maybe information gained both ways, but with this AWP and a flashbang, it's well timed on the peak. Deadfox hides, he cowers in the corner, but re-peek, never going to want to take that fight. JW is ready and waiting, and now Fnatic with a pick, holding the man advantage. JW's going to walk back towards A, and HellRaisers are set up outside of this bomb site. They have a bit of B control in the form of Bondic, but it is looking like a commitment. Crims, playing on the edge of the smoke, jumps up and takes down Angel. 2-man
advantage now for Fnatic. They can fall back, wait for the hit to come from HellRaisers, and try and play this retake with a 2-man advantage. They have the defuse kits. They are lacking a lot of utility as well though, Hugo, so potential for HellRaisers to still come back into this one.
It's the same story on both teams. Only 1 smoke left, but Issa, and a headshot found from him as well. Crimson gets dropped up on the car, and JW, he's got to respond, but that 1 smoke, great usage, because JW's now been cordoned off. If they set a man to watch the stairs, this plant can be covered. A 4-on-3 retake, boost up, angle for JW around the edge on the dumpster, but look at this push from HellRaisers. They've dropped all back towards long. 1 man's going to hold it, the other 2 are going to wrap back towards short, so this is good, because Fnatic don't have the information just yet. But JW's peeked out wide, and he's brought it swung heavily into the favor of the Swedish. A 2-on-4 here as HellRaisers look to try and hold on to this round, but this is going to be a big task to ask for. Kits, as you say, and headshots are plenty. Fnatic will regain composure.
It's great just to see some great Counter-Strike, Hugo.
Yeah.
Textbook 101. You find the early frags with aggression, without aggression, whatever it is. Find the 1 or 2-man advantage. You can fall back, you can play the retake, you have the 2-man lead. You can save 1 Molotov or 1 smoke for the bomb, flashbangs, flush into the site, get that first frag, and a 5 versus 2, I mean, I think it was Issa as well. 15 points of health, no real chance to save the bomb from being defused. And once again, the Molotov coming out towards T-stairs. Will the HE grenades be thrown towards mid? No, not just yet. But all this does, though, is delay HellRaisers.
Wow, look at that push from Bondnik to the only armored players already into the site. Will Fnatic realize Flusher will? Sending in the Heaven can shoot down, defend his teammates back. That, from HellRaisers, is their only surprise of the round. The only player who's really equipped to get anything done is already dead, so it's just down to the Deegs. And the lone Glock on Woxic, saving for that AWP as you would expect.
Yeah, actually when we first, when I first casted HellRaisers, when they first brought in Woxic, a lot of the times it would be solo aggressive players with the AWP. Surprisingly as well, with the recent success from HellRaisers, it seems like Woxic's got more passive, plays more with the team, and has a lot more of that team play to work with the likes of Angel, and the likes of Bondnik now as well, which is great to see. Obviously, more consistency there than just running through smoke so they're not trying to get a 180 flick with like he used to do.
Although that is a lot more fun to watch.
Oh wait, yeah, it's great.
It's like JW style. I mean, this is a match of two flashy AWPers here. So it will be fun to see once we have a bit more money in the side of the HellRaisers, but Fnatic have done a great job of controlling their economy. I do say that Golden gets picked. But Angel's 8 HP, so no more should be coming of this round. We should see another death, and we won't. So Fnatic, a third round on the board, they equal up the score. And HellRaisers, they've got the buy ahead of them at the very least. We could see an AWP, but Woxic would have to forfeit the head armor and all utility, so it completely depends. If they're going to be running a set piece and Woxic needs those nades, it's very likely Angel will just say no, but apparently not, because he's just going to go for the body armor AWP. Oh no, he goes for the nades. We had this discussion yesterday. Nades over armor with the AWP. Risky, especially on the T side, but Angel must have a plan.
Yeah, maybe he's going to be holding towards A long while they walk up A long. Maybe he's going to be holding up towards or going for the peak versus JW with the AWP. That might be his goal right now because he knows JW likes to opt towards A long, likes to opt towards Toilets or Connector. You don't need armor to duel another AWPer, so we could be seeing him go for those peaks towards Banana and whatnot. And it is as I thought before, right? Have the AWP hold while your riflers walk up close. Try using more of a supportive role.
Yeah.
They might actually boost the AWP or have the AWP open the door towards B short. There's just so many opportunities we can see. The only time I've seen this before actually was Guardian when he used to play for Na'Vi, and Zeus used to open the door from towards B short for this reason.
I think that's exactly what they're looking to do. Woxic, nice little 360, getting ready for the play. Flash in, door open, Woxic holds, but Fnatic stay reserved. They don't want to fight that, and rightly so. There's lots of control towards the B water area now for HellRaisers. Yeah, still Bondnik holds the outside of Monster.
Angel obviously taking a page out of his yes Comrades book, sending your star AWPer in towards Connector to go for that aggressive peak, and JW actually wins the duel into Issa. As I said before, going for those audacious players towards Banana.
Yeah, I like that. He just pushes up, gets a kill, drops back, and swaps for Crims, who's now equipped with a rifle for this job. Woxic receives the nade to the face, and it does a lot more damage considering he doesn't have armor to play with. Someone needs to find a pick now for HellRaisers because there's 30 seconds left, and Bondnik attempts it, but he gets put down to 19 HP. Crims pushes a smoke, and Deadfox is not ready for that either. So 5 on 3, 20 seconds left. HellRaisers either have to go and die, or they have to save. Yeah, that seems to be the call made. I don't know about this. This is a panic play, clearly, for HellRaisers. The round has not gone how they want.
Yeah, they invested so much into having Woxic just hold towards B short. Obviously, I believe he missed the shot. The timing wasn't there. I think he was checking for the boost, and the guy, I believe it was Lekra, peeked towards B short.
Yeah, and that's good, though, because you can see HellRaisers adapting to what they've seen from Fnatic. They know they like to get aggro on B short multiple rounds.
Smart,
so
yeah,
HellRaisers going, okay, let's put an AWP there, let's guarantee ourselves a pick. And Fnatic going, no, we're just not going to play into your star. We're not going to give you the opportunity to get that pick. We'll play passive on B, and they win it fine. They run down the time. They use the utility to hold HellRaisers back, and it's a 4th round for them. So a great start for the game for HellRaisers, but every round in the last 4 has been Fnatic's.
So back when I casted them for the IM qualifier, it was all about the CT side from Fnatic and the CT side as well from HellRaisers. It was an 11-4 half, and the game finished 16-12. So basically each team having great CT sides but poor T sides essentially. So already the fact that HellRaisers are already, you know, toe-to-toe, you could say, 4-3 down on the T side of Overpass is a good sign here for HellRaisers if they want a chance at the upset. For Fnatic, it seems like everything's starting to come into motion now. The aggression is working for them towards B short, towards Banana, be it Crims with an M4, be it JW's up towards Toilets. HellRaisers have to be careful and wearing out and try and counter this aggression. Maybe their own aggression, who knows?
Yeah, this buy really is bare bones, though, with one set of utility, and it's not even full on Deadfox. He's got a Deagle as well just to buy those nades, because without that we have zero utility, and a T-side with no nades is a T-side without really a lot of options. They've just got to barrel into a bomb site or hope the Fnatic give away free picks. But of all teams here, Fnatic, they like their aggression, but they also know when to be reserved. They know HellRaisers don't have utility. They're not going to be playing into HellRaisers, not going to be getting aggressive, as we saw from the previous round. One flash up for Devvox, trying to take control towards Banana. Flushes here through the smoke. Great awareness, as always. Damage to 2. Need to follow up to try and finish off one of those kills that he started, but Devvox will negate it by pushing forward. Look at this setup on long, though, for Fnatic. 3 players there, no one on the A site. They've gamble stacked on B with 2 players going for the CT boost. Interesting setup. What do you make of this?
They went for the boost towards CT so they could play retake. Oh, the timing is so unfortunate there. Angel will go 1 for 1. Golden gets the trade.
I don't know what that Angel was looking at there, checking down Monster where his teammates were. Devvox now trying to rotate, but the timing of Flusher, he didn't give up that position from earlier on in the round, and it's going to benefit him greatly. 4 on 3, bomb just going down for HellRaisers, and kills are required. Woxic steps up, there's one, trying to find the head of the second. Knows there's still a man up in the top. But now he needs to watch his backside, because there's players coming in from all angles. Fnatic pincering from Monster and Connector as well, so a 3-pronged attack back into this bomb site. However, they're taking their time snods. They have got kits to work with, yes, but sneaking their way into the site. Woxic may be expecting potentially this save. The time is ticking down, and that's why he's moving away from the bomb. But Fnatic just snuck into the site behind them. This is such a confusing round. Issa gets aggressive and gets a kill, but it's a trade, and Woxic will respond. Crims needs to jump on the bomb if he has any chance of winning this round. He does exactly that, sticking it. 2 seconds left. No one's tagged him yet. He may just do it. Oh no, Crims! Ninja defuse, or well, smoke defuse in the smoke. Woxic, he will kill him, but it doesn't matter. Fnatic are the ones smiling after that round.
They must have been anticipating the save there coming out from Fnatic.
So late.
Never expected Crims from behind there towards Monster Tunnel. Great play as well. Finds the frag onto Issa, deploys the smoke, deploys the flashbang as well. 2 seconds left, and seals the 5th round away from HellRaisers. So, a lot of the times you ask me about this setup, the best example to give is Cash A site. When you know the T's haven't got much utility, you play retake on A because it's very easy to retake.
Yeah.
It feels like for Fnatic, they expected, as they saw, AWP no utility, Deagle no utility, etc. So they played that retake angle, get that 1 frag, have a 5 vs 4 and go for the retake. And it definitely did pay off down to the wire, however. Already the 5 vs 4 aggression from Golden towards, I believe that was B short, already finding themselves the first frag, which means another advantage here for Fnatic early on. But more of the same song that we saw when they played last time.
Oh my, that's so Fnatic, man. That's so Crims. Flash through the smoke up to Fountain. Very rare you see a player get aggressive there later in the round. It's usually an early play you get to try and get Fountain control and get a pick onto the stairs. But nope, 1 minute on the clock and Crims takes a kill. So now Fnatic sitting with a 2-man advantage. Flush is still up by the toilets with Crims even more aggressive. And one player is crept by, it's Angel, but JW's posed and ready with that AWP. So right now, HellRaisers is down to 2 players, and Fnatic are sitting so comfortably into this round. We're going to need some big plays here from Issa. It's just not going to happen. 1 for 1, Woxic flashed out, Golden cleans up both kills, and it's another round for Fnatic.
HellRaisers could potentially buy. Instead, it's going to go for the half quality buy, which is a smart decision here. You might concede the 7th round already for Fnatic, but 6-3 down. You can afford CZ's utility. You could go for an execution as well. You know, you could go fast, Connector up towards middle. That could definitely work. Try and catch JW off guard, which I believe they might be doing right now. Obviously, they know JW, Crims like to play towards toilets. Can they try and overrun them?
Yeah, Crims has already fallen back. He's heard the footsteps up towards the connector, so doesn't want to fight this. JW's on long, but he's falling back as well just to try and support Crims on this banana position. They start to push up, smoke down, and JW spots them. Quick peek with the AWP, and he drops the bomb. That's a pretty important kill there, because now that means Fnatic can rotate, because they know this is a commitment here from HellRaisers, and in fact it is. 2 kills come in, but it's not enough. Crims doesn't need a full clip. He finds 4 kills. Fnatic again looking strong. That's 7 rounds in a row on the CT side. Nothing since HellRaisers found those anti-ecos.
Round number 11 then, 7-3. This is what HellRaisers were saving for in the last round. Or full utility for Woxic now, and full utility as well across the board. What I want to see is what do they do with it? Do they go fast towards B short, or do they go double towards connector? B short Molotov coming out, I believe, from Woxic. Actually, no, he still has Molotov. So what smoke was he throwing?
I like this. Smoke's down, they run through. Lekro doesn't actually get a chance to get a shot off, but he knows they're in this position. I don't think HellRaisers realize the CT's in the connector. Bondic does, but too late because he's blind. Luckily, Issa isn't. So he'll save the team, and I like that from Fnatic, at least a good attempt. They flash over the top of B, they burst out of the connector, they try and get a kill, but missed shots will cost them the life of Lekro. Still though, Prim sits inside of this hallway, so Angel has to be careful working his way up, and Flasher just tries to take the bait. He spots him as well. 1:13 on the clock. HellRaisers, they are finally in a position of power. What do they do with this?
Ooh. An advantage towards B short when Lekro went from connector. So they know that Lekro is one of the B players. Defense has been spread thin, 2-2, but it's actually the re-aggression now from JW. Finds the first.
Oh, he does get ready for the second, though. Bondik was closer on the angle. It was actually just Angel crossing, so Bondik, double opener to the site. Can't find 3. Golden, great work with the AK, but it's not going to be enough, because now HellRaisers have a 2-on-1. Crims still in the site, though, as he looks to come back in from short. But Deadfox is ready for this one. Flash goes over, will give away his position, but they avoid it, so no one's blinded. Crims faking the monster wrap, but it seems like short is his plan for now. And HellRaisers, I mean, with an open plant, with a player up in heaven, with Deadfox already holding down Monster, affirming the fact that this pushes up short, that will be enough for HellRaisers. And the X-Orper from this team will finish it off with the AWP. So another round for HellRaisers, finally, after a bit of a stint away.
Yeah, it seemed like poor communication there towards B short from Fnatic. Yeah, the double play towards connector. One player in connector flashes. One player towards B flashes, but the timing was a little bit off there. Lekro going as the second flash went off from the player towards B, which meant that, of course, he was blind and so were HellRaisers. But while they were blind, they found the first frag on towards B short. And with the man advantage, I mean, JW is essentially forced to go for the re-aggression with the up towards B short and try and make it a 4 versus 4, but unfortunately, only went 1 for 1.
It's crazy how much harassment the Fnatic have been doing here on this B bomb site, but now it's HellRaisers to try and bring the pain. Deadfox alone running in early off spawn, and no one else will join him. They're too late to the site. They were setting up smokes and molotovs, but look, the site is covered in flames. Flusher, he's going to avoid them and go round on the bridge, but Woxic's there ready and waiting. This is going to follow up with a kill as well, and double entry from the man himself will put HellRaisers into a 2v2. Bomb's dropped in the open, but with the smoke down in heaven, it gives them ample time to go and pick it up. And Angel now donning the AWP. Interesting decision, but no AWPer alive on this team, at least not main or secondary. They need to get the bomb down, but they don't know where Fnatic are coming from.
2 versus 2. JW with the kit. Good utility as well here for Fnatic. They are lacking a Molotov, so they can't molly out towards Pit, for example, in water. That'll be a great position right now for HellRaisers to play. Guarding the bomb plant. But JW's not holding the angle already, and Angel has it.
Oh, Crim's just trying to flash JW into the peak here. Maybe a deep monster flash. Yep. They go in for it. Angel's ready, though. He's going to be aware. Crim's dead. And JW, he can't hit the shot. Angel goes for the trick shot. And Angel should be on phase. Forget HellRaisers. That's a 360 shot onto heaven. Ridiculous.
Yeah, as I said, Angel with the AWP on towards default. He was holding the angle towards heaven. We saw already Woxic able to win that duel versus JW. It's such an important place to deny the CTs from entering the site. Without the Molotovs as well, they couldn't molly default and force Issa and Angel away from default. It was such a great position there from Issa as well, pushing towards CT lower. He went in towards water as well. He knew that both players were towards heaven. No real chance for Fnatic to claim that round unless JW went huge in a 1 versus 2. But yeah, pause coming out potentially from Fnatic here as well. Deny any momentum, gain their thoughts again. Look at the money as well. It might be... Is it technical?
Yeah, technical. Bottom left.
Well...
Either way,
it made sense in my head.
Yeah, it would be a good time for a pause.
You know, not everything we say does come true, but if as long as it makes sense, it makes sense.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Just say it with confidence.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, technical timeout. We'll be back in just a second. But I was just about to say, before that execute happened, 2 rounds prior, the harassment Fnatic were doing on B in that 4v5 is actually really impressive. I like just constant jump spots, constant wall bangs, constant nades being thrown to short, because they know HellRaisers have control there, right? Because of the picks that came down originally with Lekro dying. So they're going, okay, HellRaisers setting up for this B play. Let's just constantly annoy them and not actually commit to a gunfight, you know, like by pushing up through short or monster, but just, you know, wall bang, spray, shoot, nade, just keep HellRaisers on their toes and try and force out something from this T side. So I like the harassment towards B from Fnatic. Fortunately, it's not enough to win them the round, but they're still on the lead for now. Yeah, you speak about the harassment, the jiggle peek and the information plays from Fnatic. As soon as the extended time duration happened on the clock from 1 minute 45 to 1 minute 55, I remember MBK said in a, I think it was the HOTV interview, he said, now the CT side feels like the T side, just on the reverse, in a sense that, what do you do on your T side? You get map control, you get information, you make a call based off the information you receive. Same now for the T side, and Fnatic's a great example of that, Hugo, because
jump spotting, they're getting aggressive, they're getting pushes, they're getting map control, they gain information and make a play off of that.
It's just what Fnatic are good at though. Great teamwork, good pop flashing across the board, but HellRaisers are starting to mount a bit of a comeback, if you will. 5-7, and again, CT side of map here, triple boost up for Fnatic. They're going to get a player on the top. That will be Lekro with the Deagle. Armor as well to support it. Deadfox has opened up towards A, but again, we've got a fairly unequipped Fnatic here. This is not a round we should be expecting them to win. HellRaisers have everything going for them. It's just about damage for Fnatic, maybe saving some guns to build up bank for future use, but they already dropped that triple boost. With presence shown outside of A and no information to go off, they just fully rotate here. So Fnatic going to be stacked correctly for now, but HellRaisers are far from committed. Crims is wrapping up through the lower stairs as well in the connector, but they're ready and waiting. Woxic's already holding the angle, so Crims should not overstep this position.
Bondic as well rotating in from Fountain. I think actually maybe Crims can hear this. Yes, he can. Difficult position here for Crims, obviously lacking any real firepower. And obviously exposing his whole body there. Very easy shot there for Bondic to land. Now 5 versus 3, HellRaisers can group up together, hit this A-bomb site. Yeah,
Lekro's boost might catch one, but surely this is too much to ask for to win this round. He gets a tag, but you have to just drop off after that because you know HellRaisers is going to be aware and they can easily hit that headshot angle or even wallbang your teammate below you, which is always annoying. Issa finds the entry to the site. Golden's being cordoned off by the smoke and Deadfox will wallbang him, as we say. Flusher last alive in the bank, but it won't be long before HellRaisers will be finding him, and there it is. 6 up here for the T side. So this has just been very, not back and forth in terms of, you know, resets, but just streaks of rounds here. 3 for HellRaisers, 7 for Fnatic, another 3 for HellRaisers on the board. When's it going to switch back to the Swedes?
Yeah, worrying sign as well. Usually we see the stronger CT setups from both of these teams here, so even for HellRaisers, if they lose this half, even 6 rounds would be sufficient and suffice going into the second half, but nevertheless, see how it does eventually conclude, because HellRaisers, you know, 2 more rounds to be played, they can still win this half outright if it goes 8-7.
And with the weaponry and equipment on Fnatic, that's very possible.
Oh, most definitely, yeah. Lacking the AWP, lacking a defuse kit, no Molotovs as well, so Fnatic have nothing against an execution. If we saw smokes towards A or execution towards B, this is why they're going for the boost towards B short, for example. They need a frag here or there to aid them.
Oh, JW, that's a good opener, but the issue is there's so many T's close by, so they should be able to trade. 17 HP, not going to be a limiting factor for JW. 2 kills from him, and Crims will follow up. Just needs to fall back. 4 on 2, and Crims keeps it that way. He doesn't want to get caught, but Bondic's looking to hunt his frags, and he comes down the stairway or the ladders. Although with 2 HP left, is that trade even worth it? Now they're in a very uncomfortable spot. He should probably be taking this AWP over Deadfox.
Bogdan's law.
Indeed.
Indeed. He lives on. 2 HP, as you said, for Bondic. 3 players still surviving for Fnatic, so the early aggression to counter the fact they are lacking the Molotovs, the utility, the AWP as well. They make up for it with just the numbers. 40 seconds left. Smoke for... I was going to say, you know, smoke for Deadfox. He could try still effect towards A, run back towards B. Bondic's already died. You can see Deadfox right now just trying to rush.
Yeah, I mean, smoke in his hand, rushing to the side, a bit dangerous. Flush is going to get so much damage off there for free before Deadfox even sees him, but he'll see Golden. However, it's a smoke, so you know Flush can see through that. There's another round for Fnatic on the board, 8-6. So half can't be won by HellRaisers, but as you said, they could be happy with 6.5. 7's even better. A little bit of a booster.
Who won the pistol? Was it HellRaisers?
Yeah, they won the 3-0. Fnatic got up to 7-3.
Oh, of course, yeah, 3-1 and whatnot. Yeah. So, yeah, if you are HellRaisers, maybe expecting a bit more with that T-pistol, but then again, you know, 6 rounds is definitely serviceable going into the second half. We know how strong HellRaisers are on their CT side when you look at the skill on players like Woxic with the AWP or Issa, for example. But connector control once again coming out from Fnatic, and actually they're hoping that the players connected would go towards B short and walk right into the crosshair they're flushing. It might actually work.
Ooh, peek out from Angel. Flusher ready for it on the counter boost. Right, spot him. Crims surprised he doesn't re-aggress here to try and catch up the player while he's shooting, but nades come in, and the fact that Crims doesn't peek here just means HellRaisers really don't expect him to be here, right? If Angel pushes back up this hallway later on in the round, Crims is surely going to win that duel, because it will be so surprising.
Well, look how much they've delayed the default from HellRaisers. Minute 5 seconds left on the clock, and Angel still hasn't got any control towards connector.
Yeah, with the door open as well, he needs to walk into the open to actually get that closed. But Crims is there. Somehow Angel wins that duel. I have no idea. Crims had everything up his sleeve, but it's just not going to work out. So now, a 5-on-4, but JW, he looks to change that. The man to re-aggress towards the banana. This is at the top of the connector as well with 52 points of health, but he's not going to be pushing out just yet. The bomb's still up A long, so at this point, as far as I'm aware, HellRaisers are hitting A. If they want to rotate down towards B, that bomb needs to move ASAP. But no, they're walking their way up towards the site. And JW, he's going to move, but this is going to be so badly timed. They come out of the connector. Angel finds the opener, and Bondic will even drop a player towards B. That throws further spanners in the works for Fnatic. Flusher, he needs to step up. One shot towards short, but he was low anyway. That's Angel. And now Issa coming in for the trade will succeed, leaving just Letcro, who's been slow so far to kick off this game. It seems like HellRaisers are going to be closing out this half with 7 rounds.
1 versus 4. No utility, no defuse kit, and 4 scalps to find. Up as well for Woxic towards their long, basically the insurance policy here.
I don't see him doing this, and neither does Issa. Finishes off the round, finishes off the half, 8-7 in favor of Fnatic. I'd say that's a pretty fair half, right? Obviously, you said it yourself, this is a CT-sided map, and both teams are CT-sided teams on this map, but HellRaisers looking good. Yeah,
they're looking good. This is the great thing about HellRaisers. It feels like now with the addition of Bondic, there's more experience here to facilitate the firepower they already had. Seems like for Angel, it takes so much weight off his shoulders in terms of the micromanaging of the Fets, the Woxic, the Issa when they first initially joined. I mean, how long have they been together now? August, maybe 8-9 months? 8 months, I think it is, maybe. Something along those lines. So it's great to see finally that for Angel, it felt like the same story every single time. He'll build up these talents, he'll build up the Oscars, build up the Stikos, get bought out by Mousesports. And now it feels like he's had eight months, to really grind out his own team. He's got replacement for Fets, that being Bondic, and something's actually going his way now. It's great to see they can actually compete now at the Tier 1, Tier 2 level. It's really good to see. Yeah,
very strong team. I actually do hope HellRaisers sticks with this lineup, because I think, as I was saying yesterday, this is the best iteration of HellRaisers I've seen in a while.
The great thing is, who's going to buy one of these players? You know, Angel could go to a Gambit potentially, or whatever, right? But apart from that, right? You know, where's Woxic going to go? Where's Issa going to go? You know, your international lineups like Mousesports, like FaZe, they're locked in. Exactly. It's not as if they have great domestic talent.
The only potential is if Woxic were to join Space Soldiers, but I don't
wouldn't want to touch any of that, would you?
Like Space Soldiers, they don't need a roster change. They're looking great right now. So, well, Fnatic on the T-side pistol, they're just going to be going quick to B. Look at this. Bondic is alone, but somehow he gets a kill. Surely no more. Yeah, so the trade found at least, but look at the fast rotation. HellRaisers went for the triple connector setup, so they can actually come back into the bomb site quite quickly. If they hit the shots, Deadfox certainly will, but Angel's already dead to Golden, so this round's starting to get a bit difficult for HellRaisers. 2 players left now, pushing their way back up Monster Ball with no kits in play, at least on the surviving members of this round. Fnatic are poised perfectly to just run down the time. They've got JW playing bait. We've got a player on the back of the fence. That's Golden. An awkward angle to check as well. He'll peek in for the fight, but so will JW. 2 kills for him, 3 in the round, and 9 for Fnatic. They get the second pistol.
Yeah, usually when you see the connector play come out, it's 2 connector, 2 be short. It's rare you see 3. Actually, did we cast HellRaisers yesterday? Yes, we did, yeah. If you remember on Overpass yesterday versus Na'Vi, they won both pistols. And that was the pistol where I believe it was Issa or Woxic, where they went huge with the 3K of the CZ in connector, if you remember.
Yes, I think it was Issa.
It was Issa,
yeah. They went for the triple set. They went for the exact same setup as well. I mean, it works if they hit connector, but if Fnatic just play contact B and run straight in.
Oh yeah, you have to retake the B bomb site.
Yeah, and that's never fun.
Exactly.
Yeah, especially when Bondic can only get 1 kill there. Great if Bondic gets 2 or 3, but you know, you can't expect that much of him up against 4 or 5 players pushing up. But this round, however, is a very different story. Woxic is doing his job, and he's found 2 kills towards A, but with all this presence being spotted on long for HellRaisers, Fnatic are going to counter that by going, okay, you got 3B, 2 long, we'll just take short.
5 versus 3 then. Let's take a look at this one. Deadfox is low, has the Deagle still. Angel, he knows exactly where they are. He's seen the bomb as well towards toilets. You have Issa as well, able to deny any rotations back towards B. They have Fnatic cornered.
But still, HellRaisers can't get complacent with a 5-on-3, because not only is Deadfox low, but they're severely unequipped for this round. No kit, so the bomb down now throws a real difficult situation their way. Issa coming from the back line is going to be expected, but that takes the attention of Fnatic enough for these players to get back into the site. Issa removed, so that's the back line done. Now it's all HellRaisers coming from the site. They need to peek together, they need to fight together, and Woxic doesn't need a team. Another headshot, that's a 3rd kill onto Golden here. He's looking for this ace, but Angel's hunting for frags as well. Bondic finds one with a CZ-75, and it's all on Flusher. He's too far away from the action. Woxic doesn't believe it, and Flusher's just running back and forth. He's not even committed to this. Bondic on the bomb, no way he hits this. Tags, 6 seconds on the defuse, but Woxic's dead, and Bondic, why did he get off the bomb? Was there no time? I feel like there was time. There was 6 seconds on that for sure. He could have just stuck it. What's he saving for? I don't get that.
10?
I don't get getting off the bomb there.
If we see a replay, I'd count it down.
I'm pretty sure there was 6 seconds on that bomb. Even if there wasn't, it was close enough to be stickable, because you know if there's less than 6 seconds on the bomb, then why are you trying to save? You're not going to save in CT spawn. You know the bomb blows you away all the way down to 50 HP, even if you're standing on the B site.
Must have maybe
nerves.
No, it's definitely not nerves. It could have been just the sound coming on. Maybe just made him a bit paranoid. I'm not sure.
Weird round either way.
Oh.
That would have been a win, I think, to be honest, because the smoke was down. But maybe he didn't know the smoke was down and thought he was getting shot by the Mac-10, but it was just lucky shot through the smoke. So Flusher does it. Well played, but serious misplays from HellRaisers in that round if it's what it looks like.
I mean, obviously, all we have is skepticism at our hands.
Yeah.
Try and work out what the hell happened in that last one, but into this one, going to be the Falika come out from HellRaisers. Already found the first frag onto Golden, but apart from that, Lekra will clean up. This is the thing as well I'm so happy to see. I wish we saw it more, actually, is the Deagle and Scout combination. Well, Scout does, what, 79 or 78 in one. That means you only need 22 points of damage to kill someone, right? Well, what does a Deagle do from long range? 30 points of damage. Some of the teams on Cobblestone, I'd see they would set up a Scout towards Chicken Coop and a Deagle towards Statue. And, you know, if both of those hit 1 bullet each, they get a frag towards Platform.
Yeah.
And I wish we saw more of that combination of the Scout plus Deagle, because it actually can be so well utilized and so efficient if used in tandem. Yeah,
definitely. On maps like Train, for example, it's so common to get double Scout on the A bomb site. Putting one on
it's
Ivy
kind of hard.
Bomb site.
It's got to be a line, if that makes sense. Like the Platform, for example, where they can line up perfectly.
Either way, this Antico looks great for Fnatic so far. Like Crow's on a tear, absolute tear. Eventually traded, but Crims lines up 2 kills in the connector, so he will save the day for Fnatic. 11 rounds to 7. The pistol and the conversions are over. Now it's HellRaisers' time to shine. Of course, we haven't really seen many resets or back and forth rounds traded, so the money's been pretty good for both teams. You know, we've seen buys from everyone, and that will continue to be the way for HellRaisers. But I mean, this is a real big round now, because if Fnatic win this, not only are they 12 rounds up, but they have money, and HellRaisers are down on eco, which means 13 at the very least before we see HellRaisers back on their second via the half.
Of course, aggression at the start of the round from the CT side towards middle. Woxic with the AWP, and actually no diffuse gear here for HellRaisers, as you said. Weak buy in terms of their money going forward as well if they lose this one and Fnatic get to 12. Concept play towards the B side. Great Molotov's going to flush up Bonding.
Oh, Golden can't hit the shot though. He's only on a Mac-10, not known for its range ability. Issa, who's done so well down towards this monster position as well in the previous match versus Na'Vi yesterday. Can he have the same performance? Angel's going to be finding one towards the B site. JW spam through the smoke. And he's still going to creep forward. Golden's found Angel in the meantime. Issa's still here. But Deadfox will at least finish off the kill that he started. JW can't climb in through the smoke. Still, though, Fnatic committing towards B for the time being, and Issa tasked with holding this solo. This is a big job to do, and he's not going to be ready for it. Flusher pushes out through the monster, so 11 to 7 up, and Fnatic in the advantage once again.
Or still into commission though for Woxic. Deadfox as well has the AK in his inventory. Playing towards Heaven. Seems that the save might be called here. Actually, no, they're going to be swapping positions, maybe. No, we'll be saving this one. Makes sense, obviously. You have an AWP, AK to work with. Maximum round loss bonus as well for HellRaisers, remember that as well. So they can actually drop over 2 M4s for Bondic, for Angel, or for Issa and Bondic. Angel, we know he can use the UMP and go for a utility buy, play towards connector, play towards be short if he wants to. They can still buy HellRaisers going into round number 20.
I don't know. It's only 2,900. They're only on 4 round loss bonus right now, so they're not. I don't. Yeah. No, they're not going to have enough.
Deadfox can drop 1, but then again, yeah, it'd be fast.
It's 3 rifles at very.
I thought it was 5. Yeah.
No, first buy 4 rounds. They get anything really done after the pistol, so they don't have extra money. You know, kill money. Maybe if they got SMGs and found a frag or 2, they would have some cash, but. Yeah, I mean, if you're going for the buy here, if you're HellRaisers, you're really going ballsy. This is a bad call, but they're not going to do it, it seems, which is a safe bet. You know, drop over pistols, buy armor, yeah, but you don't want to invest in rifles. This is fine. This is fine. Reserve. You can win this round if you're HellRaisers. It's just not easy.
Where's Woxic going to go with his sole AWP for his team? Could be boosted up towards sandbags, towards B short. Seems like he's getting aggressive. Oh, Lekra as well, walking into the crosshair.
Oh, Angel's so deep with the flashbang as well. He finds JW. Even if he got traded, that would have been good, but he's going to get away alive. Not only that, but Golden got dropped by the nade. So 8 HP on him means that Fnatic now got to be a little bit worried, but we've seen them recover from these kind of situations before. However, Woxic, he wants to make this as hard as possible. Flusher dead. Issa's still close in the smoke up on short. Got to be careful. It's a slower round for Fnatic now they've lost 2 picks and essentially almost really left with just 2 players, because Golden, what can you get done on 8 HP? You should just be focusing on getting that utility out for your team, and as the IGL, I'm sure he will be. That's a really tough spot to be in if you're Golden, especially up against 3 CZs, which are so easily going to just hit one bullet to their fast spray.
See, then Crims towards toilets. Dead Fox playing close all the time. It could be perfect. Might eventually fall back. The Dead Fox going to hear the footsteps. Smoke comes in. Do they anticipate more players than there really are?
I mean, Crims still hasn't checked this corner, so as far as he's aware, Dead Fox isn't here. And when he ran back, he didn't get chased. That may lead him to not check this corner. So even if he finds the kill to Angel, Dead Fox is still so perfectly set up. Although I like this setup from Angel and Dead Fox. Angel actually playing towards a truck, so he's holding a really tight corner up on the, yeah, see? Didn't check the corner. A really tight corner up on the toilets. He has Dead Fox back still, but Dead Fox also disallows him from pushing up through Banana. Either way, Fnatic with 14 seconds left trying to make a play, but with the time so low and Bondit close in the pit to deny this plant, this doesn't seem doable. He's going to look up. There's the kill. One more left standing. Golden does respond with another frag, but 3 seconds up. Bondit's going to kill him before time. He has some mercy.
12-8 then. HellRaisers bringing it back with the quasi-bite. Just Kevlar, CZ's early frags found as well with the grenade onto Golden. Put him down to 8 HP. The frag as well towards the T-stairs from Angel. He factored in as well Woxic. The thing is, he actually missed the shot towards B short onto Lekro. Lekro got him down to 7 points of health onto Woxic. Flusher trying to go through Monster and trade that frag. Woxic, of course, doesn't matter how much HP he has. If he finds the first bullet, he finds the first bullet. So they had the early 5 versus 3 and they played it well.
Yeah, now Fnatic have to do what HellRaisers did with the pistols. Maybe a little more to work with in terms of rifles, but they don't have that AWP that's been such a nuisance on the side of Woxic this map.
Oh, Dead Fox here. So close, he's going to hit all the grenades.
He's going to have so much info to work with. Golden wraps the corner, but he's just not expecting it, jumping into the firing line. Dead Fox with 1. Here's Lekro as well. And Lekro almost doesn't check it, but either way, it doesn't make a difference. Dead Fox finds 2, and with that, Smoke, fall back, but he runs into the Molotov of Crims. That's so awkward. It spreads again, and we see our second pro get killed by a molly that's spread today. Never fun. But still, HellRaisers hold a man advantage, and Fnatic not yet to pick up that gun on JW. That needs to change. There's still 2 guns dropped for them in their favor. As Angel holds close, JW needs to check the corner. He won't. There's a free kill. Another nade comes in through short. Crims does respond. And at least Fnatic have time, but they need to find this entry to the site. Woxic's still there with the AWP, but this is rotated up to add a little bit of support. HellRaisers essentially have the crossfire of Woxic being pushed down through long.
Exactly. He has to cross all the way towards the default site with the AWP. No flashbangs anymore for Fnatic, so they have to walk into the crosshair of Woxic.
Yeah, and I mean, he knows they're not coming up long, so he's so confident with this position. You can see, taking the first kill with an aggro peak, Crims is there to trade onto Issa, but 18 seconds left. He needs to isolate this one-on-one while he knows Woxic's here. It's just hard to peek up against an AWP. Needs to find the exact angle Woxic's holding, but he can't. Woxic's too quick. 2 kills there in the round, and a 9th on the board for HellRaisers. Fnatic with no money.
No money indeed. Actually, that might be the window of opportunity now for HellRaisers to get back into this one. The fact that the cash is seeping away from Fnatic. Deagle invested into by Flusher and Crims. But apart from that, Glocks across the board. And for Fnatic, what is the round-loss bonus? $3,000?
We see the scoreboard, yeah. I was about to ask.
14, 19, 2.4. So, 2.4k, no one has $3,000. Crims could go for a glass cannon AWP if he wanted to, but apart from that, it's going to be 5 AKs come out from Fnatic, and that could be an execution, a monster rush. They know Bondig likes to play towards barrels. I'd like to see a B-short monster concept play of the molly towards barrels and a fast play there.
Especially with this AWP, you know, being on the A side, being up through long and just killing Fnatic every round they push up towards A. Just negate that AWP, go down B. Like you say, Snods, I think it's a safer call. We haven't seen Fnatic go for these fast-paced B attacks so far this map, and they're known for it on this map, so maybe that will change next round. We'll see. At least for now, it's just Deagles and Glocks and bodies on the floor as Golden's going to drop. Crims can't find anything through the smoke, and Fnatic with no utility. They're really hard fought to get anything done here. Maybe they can kill Dead Fox, but it's an MP9, you know, he doesn't care about losing that. He's got no nades anyway.
Ooh, Flusher there with a clinical headshot towards Angel, towards the lay bomb site. 4 versus 4, no Kevlar onto any of the players from Fnatic, so it's still heavily favoured. The fortune of HellRaisers is actually going to be greater odds now for the back of the frag from Woxic. So for Fnatic, they might be forfeiting that double-digit round now for HellRaisers to get to 10. Getting within touching distance now of Fnatic as well. So this is really going down to the wire. The exact same we saw versus Na'Vi.
Yeah, I think this is just Fnatic essentially trying to get all the nades out of HellRaisers. Something that can go a long way in the future. Just make sure there's not a single bit of utility left. Although HellRaisers done a good job at least keeping some of these mollies, Issa especially. JW's walking out to B, but I mean, this is optimistic. Flusher's trying to get anything done towards A. He knows where both players are, but with so little time, it's just not looking doable. JW, if he gets the plant here, he is a madman, but no Iss is there. Playing passive, waiting for the plant, 10 rounds on the board for HellRaisers. His comeback is starting. 3 rounds deep for HellRaisers this half.
Well, I mean, what sort of comeback has it been? Fnatic won the second half pistol. It was 8-7. Fnatic won the second half pistol and 1 buy round. HellRaisers have now won 3 buy... Well, they won the quasi-buy, but 2 buy rounds following that one. So think of it like this. In terms of buy rounds, HellRaisers are actually winning the second half. And if we think about the longevity of the consistency, we're only into round number 23 here, Hugo. HellRaisers on these buy rounds definitely have a big chance to bring this one back, especially if they can keep getting the first frags.
Yeah, look, they've already almost done that. Lekko's getting spammed down through not only the warband, but also the nades up on B short. So he's 20 health. HellRaisers fall back from that double connector play, and luckily so, because Fnatic have a lot of progress there. They push 2 players down the bottom of the stairs, and they've also got Lekko who can come up through the door on B short. So HellRaisers making a very safe call to fall back from that early boost, but they did get damage off with it, so even if they don't know that, they are going to be sitting pretty for the time being. Angel, again, that deep monster smoke that we see him constantly throw, rebounds off of the train tracks.
Ooh, goes a bit deeper, but yeah. Same principle applies, denies the underhand flashes, and it makes it a lot harder to go for a concept play towards B. 5 versus 5, though. Rare sight to see on Overpass, actually. Overpass, one of those maps where CT aggression is so valuable and currently really strong in the meta. So it's nice to see. We could be seeing a fully fledged execution now towards this B bomb site.
Oh, but this is going to really switch things up. JW's found a pick towards A. So now, with the burst coming to B, we need to make sure HellRaisers have the men here. There's a team kill and all the madness, but somehow Fnatic are still in a 2v2. Angel's holding on to this B bomb site with his life, and with the bomb dropped and 29 HP between the 2 Fnatic players, they've got a mountain to climb. Last bit of utility towards heaven, but no one's there. They've both wrapped in through lower. Woxic holding the angle, hits his shot. But JW's all that stands now. 18 seconds on the clock. He has to move fast. Angel's there. Woxic's fallen off the angle, but even if he grabs the bomb, him planting is going to give away every bit of information to HellRaisers, so they can shut it down. Great hold on the B-bomb site. It does make you wonder, Snods. If Fnatic don't get that team kill, what happens there in that 3v2?
The issue was, though, could you argue, would Issa die if the team kill wasn't there?
Good point.
I remember someone, oh gosh, I can't remember who it was. Someone said, I don't care if you kill me, as long as you kill the guy that was going to kill me. Yeah. In the sense of, as long as you kill that, as long as you get that frag, it's okay. As long as you go 1 for 1, it's always okay. If you're shooting through
me, shoot the enemy as well. Get both of us at least.
Yeah, you can still always dust that one off.
It was actually Space Soldier. I saw a clip the other day. They ran onto A site overpass, and Calix killed 3 people with 1 bullet or 1 spray of the AK. 1 teammate, really? 2 enemies. Yeah.
Was that Reddit?
I'll find the clip. Yeah, I'll find the clip for you later. It was I think it was a farm skins thing. He just ran up through short. Or he ran up through monster, and he looked at short. There was one teammate coming up through short, and 2 guys on the site in the smoke. He shoots a smoke and he kills 3 guys. It's ridiculous. I'll find that later. But Bondic, he's lining up headshots left and right. 2 kills of the M4. Pistols for Fnatic, but they burst it, and actually they get a great situation out of it. 1 gun taken for Flusher, a bomb plant for Crims, and Fnatic can fall back into a fairly passive post plant. The good thing for HellRaisers is they have the utility, because it was an early round play towards this B site, so they hadn't used their smokes up on A just yet. This is going to be hard for Fnatic to come out of, at least with all these smokes and kits in play, but Deadbox is going to at least take down Crim. So one of the players already gone. And a 2-on-3 now as HellRaisers continue back into the site. Another spray from Deadbox, 2nd kill, consistent as ever. And JW, he may run through the smoke and drop Woxic, but there's plenty of time left.
Yeah, such a hard round there for Fnatic to win. Great play as well from HellRaisers. Think about that round on paper, Hugo, okay? 3 versus 3, you've got 2 CZs. Where do those CZs need to be in an afterplant position? They have to be towards water, playing that headshot angle, playing close. What's the first thing HellRaisers do? They clear out water, Molotov out the cubby, and they know that they have to be towards Monster, towards short. They smoke it off, they wide-face Monster, get the easy frag, I believe it was onto Crims, and what that meant was there was nowhere to hide for those CZs. A very, very easy round there for HellRaisers to win. Great Molotov placement as well to deny or flush out any chance of those CZs actually wreaking havoc.
And now we've actually clued up at 12-12. HellRaisers really showing their CT-sided strength. Right, we talked about it earlier with, Fnatic usually being very good at this as well, but with Fnatic, I say only getting 8 rounds, but when you would hope for a little bit more, if you're a Fnatic, right, in this matchup, HellRaisers, they have a great chance to take this map here. Issa, look at this, what is he doing? He's just running up to short. It's not going to work out. A ballsy approach, but so blinded by his own team's flashbangs, it's not going to work out. Bondic can't hit the shot through the wall either. So Letgo barely tagged here, 60 health. He's going to be fine. Deadfox needs to try and find this pick onto JW. That can turn things around. It does. 4v4. As now Fnatic look to make a bit of a presence out towards B. Bondic's going to spot one Angel as well. But with the trade coming out through Monster and Bondic being caught throwing the smoke down in that exact position, Crims can pull this back.
2 versus 2. Woxic holding the cross onto Crims. Pulls out the grenade. Actually, the Molotov tried to deny the plant, but the smoke, has it gone far enough? It has. The Molotov spread onto him, so we'll go for the plant, sorry, but 28 points of health. 2 versus 2. Smoke goes out towards short. Golden's alone.
Yeah, and now no utility for Fnatic either. They've got to take gunfights. Obviously what they're known for, and Golden's actually going to be the one to open up this round. The low player in pit leaves just Deadfox. He had got 3 kills in the previous round on the retake on B. Can he do even less this time? But this time it's a clutch. First shot found to Golden, bait on the bomb, forces Crims to take the shot because he thinks he's sticking it, but Deadfox now knows where he is. He's just going to sneak up on the angle, low HP, and he's going to miss the spray. That is a great strafe from Crims. A YP catches Deadfox off guard.
Such great timing there from Crims. You can see the instinctive timing there just instilled into his mind. Perfect wide face at the perfect time just before Deadfox swung around the sandbag angle. So 13 to 12, but one player survived there, Hugo. You know exactly what this means, especially when this game is so close as we go into round number 26. Fnatic lose this round and it goes 13 to 13. We could be seeing match point instantly for HellRaisers in the sense of the buys are going to be so poor going forward for Fnatic.
Bondic spots the players in the pit that start to push up. This is only on the CZ here, so he can't get it done. Bondic, only 1 kill. Deadfox will find a singular one as well up towards short, but it's not enough because Fnatic have found the opener towards the bomb site. With the plant coming through, and look at all this utility left for the T side. They are so well equipped. In fact, they could just keep throwing in nades, but Deadfox wants to negate that by pushing in before they're down. But so is he. Woxic in a 1v2 now towards the B bomb site, and Fnatic can just cycle Molotovs towards short. That's exactly what they're going to do. No smoke for... Oh, sorry, he does have a smoke, but he's not even going to go for it. Just falls back. No pick given his way, and frankly, I completely agree with the save here. No reason to go for this. HellRaisers' money is zilch. Fnatic have got a 2v1. That's surely their round.
2 players surviving as well. Look at the money here for HellRaisers.
And look at Crims' score, 23 and 18. This is a player
so
you
good,
said
exactly
he's been looking so good recently, and he's proving it in this match.
Yeah, it feels like ever since Golden rejoined, ever since Golden joined the roster from the Fnatic Academy team, it's felt like having a system in place which he can rely on. He knows exactly what his job and his role is to do within this system. It feels like it goes back to the Pronax era where Crims and Olof were monsters.
Yeah, Fnatic looking very good. I was worried, I won't lie, at 12-12, but these last 2 rounds have been some great executes, and the fast-paced approach of this Swedish team, as we know it to be, has worked out wonderfully, because now HellRaisers, their backs up against the wall. Do we eco, do we buy? What do you think? It's 14-12, they got $2,000 in a saved AWP. 2-round loss bonus.
Do I think HellRaisers win this one if it goes 15 to 12? I don't think so. I think HellRaisers win this one 16-14 if they're going to win it. And I think that if I'm Angel, I'd call the force here, and I'd go for connected control.
Wow. I mean, it's optimistic.
I'd either... Oh, gosh, let's have a think.
The thing is, when they have 2K, right, they're going to get 1,900 after this, or have they lost 2? They've lost 2 in a row, so they're going to get 2,400 after this, so they're going to get 44. They have enough to fully buy up next round.
Yeah, but I just don't see them give... Yeah, they will be forcing. So what I want to see... I agree with this, because I want to see connected control right now come out from HellRaisers, or boost Woxic's orb towards sandbags. We know that Fnatic love to go for this B short control. If they boost up the orb towards sandbags, they can find the first frag potentially.
But look at this, Fnatic are going to go so quick to the bomb site. These Molotovs need to come down instantly for HellRaisers. Boost up, Woxic. They don't seem to realize they have no info down through Monster, so Golden's just going to get a free kill. A lack of info for HellRaisers and a lack of kills as a result. Fnatic run wild over the bomb site, and Deadfox, he should be running for the hills. Tail between his legs. That's a massive blunder from HellRaisers.
Something out of a movie there, wasn't it?
Why buy Molotovs and not use them early when Fnatic have rushed B 2 rounds in a row? That's what I question.
Yeah,
they had mollies. They had plenty of mollies.
Maybe they were hoping that they would walk through the Monster, B short, into the upper Woxic, obviously. But yeah, Monster definitely should have been molly in that one. But I called it. I said I want to see them forced by CZs either do connector control but boost the up towards sandbags for the B short pick. Seems like Fnatic can read my mind, read Angel's mind, and actually went for the Monster Rush and completely countered any sort of idea from HellRaisers to get that first frag, and it all went in their face.
Ooh. Deadfox at least getting away with something here, but Flush is going to try and deny that. Does fail. Deadfox with 3 kills in the post plant, not too bad. Makes the best out of a bad situation. He's currently top fragging here for HellRaisers. This is a rare sight. Obviously, no disrespect to Deathbox, a good player in his own right, but, you know, when we have the likes of Woxic, Issa, Angel, one of the best fragging IGLs, and the latest addition, Bondic, who literally carried Tyloo to any form of relevancy during his time there, you know, it's a surprise to see Deathbox top of the board, but he's limited now to a CZ. He throws over that gun to Bondic.
I think it's more strange to see because of the roles he plays now.
Yeah.
He forfeited all of his star roles. He forfeited the AWP to Woxic, the star positions on the CT side to Issa, Bondic, Angel, and whatnot. And the fact that he's given up all of these great roles, AWPing, or positions on CT side, to his to his current teammates, sorry. The fact that he's the one finding frags means, you know, where's your AWPer finding these kills? Where is your B anchor finding these frags? Where's your A toilets player finding these frags? You see what I mean?
Which is a surprise because Woxic was hitting his shots
he's
earlier.
He's on 21 kills.
You know, he was.
I was just making an example. I felt bad, but you know.
Yeah. No, I agree completely.
Oh my God, he's in playground?
And he's got a kill as well. They know where he is. If he hits this, he's nuts, but that's a bit too much to ask for. 1 for 1. With a scout, again, could be a worse situation. We just need HellRaisers to get the next kill, or this is a Fnatic game through and through. Because again, with 2 Cs in play and no utility apart from a couple of mollies left, Fnatic just have everything here. Crims takes another frag, and with Deathbox dead, 40 seconds up on the clock for Fnatic, they're in no rush to make a play. They'll bring the bomb up towards long. We're going to see HellRaisers wrap players back towards the A bomb site, but even with 3 men up here, which they can't afford because one of them's in the connector, could they even win this round?
Potentially. No defuse kit though. They are double stacking towards A, I believe, having Bondic there alongside with Issa. The reason they can do that is Angel obviously towards connector has so much early information towards B. 20 seconds left, here it comes.
Oh, Bondic forced out by the molly. Issa gets 1. He lines up 2 as well. Bomb dropped on long. 15 seconds. Do Fnatic even have time? They've got to take both kills on the site and the flank of Angel. Crims can't find a thing. Bondic peeks wide, and while Flusher comes on the flank, it's too little too late. Issa has made it happen. We just talk about how we're not seeing step up to the level we know he can achieve. And he shows up exactly when HellRaisers need him. 13 to 15. And this is a lifeline, because now Fnatic are in the same situation HellRaisers were just in. Do they buy? Do they eco? I say eco, right? Surely.
I would say eco as well, yeah.
They've got no loss
Fnatic,
bonus.
they're so good at these pistols. I mean, think about Lekro's Deagle. Any round, you're going to have an impact with that one and change the tides. But, yeah, difficult call here for Fnatic, because if you forfeit now this round, 15-14, if it goes into overtime, one of the reasons why your T-side was so good because you kept resetting the money versus HellRaisers. You won the pistol, HellRaisers went around, you then reset the money. In overtime, there's an abundance of cash. If it does come down to a 50-50 half, I would actually favour HellRaisers.
Well, let's see what Fnatic do in this round. Eco it is. I think a safe bet, but obviously they have to win their next round. As you say, OT, the edge. It's all about damage for Fnatic. How many kills can they put up? And maybe another faster B execute. That would be a good idea. They've been getting good damage with the CZs and consistent bomb plants on this site every single time, even if the retakes do succeed for HellRaisers. It's a bit slower this time, but we don't have aggression from the CTs. A jump spot towards short is too late because these players have already rounded the corner. It's a fully blind, great utility, but Bondic's head to bail. JW dead, Crimson Golden and Lekro find a kill. These pistols phenomenal, as you say, but it's not even a force that they're going to get themselves into a 3-on-2. HellRaisers, they have to win this round. This is their free chance.
3 versus 2. Double play towards CT as well. Might even go for the boost as well. Just going to be going for this one straight up. Molotov comes out towards Pit.
Woxic needs to clear this corner, but he's blindsided. Crimson's going to take him down. Lekro traded by Deathbox, but with only an MP9, surely he can't find a third. He sees him. Oh, Deathbox! What? He keeps the game alive for HellRaisers. That is the play that single-handedly made this match close. That could have been Fnatic closing out the game here and now on that eco round, but no, Deathbox will not let it happen.
Player of the game, and also player of the game. 27 frags here.
Ridiculous.
Plus 10 KD as well. So not only is he getting the most frags, he's also died the least. Yes, he's had a lot of extra frags and of saving kills, but in terms of the economy for the City side, if you can get more kills than you are dying, not only are you doing a great job in terms of fragging ability, you're also keeping your economy afloat. And look at the money right now for HellRaisers. It's far better than what it was just prior.
Even with losing 4 players, they have definitely a better buy, as you say. 4-pup for Woxic. JW going to hit the shot on the peak on long. That's going to be Bondic backing off. Fnatic, they tried and take B water again, but this is a position that HellRaisers have a lot of players towards. Angel and Issa trying to contest a little bit, and the nade forces them back, so they give up that angle for now. JW is allowed to accompany it. He just looks for the pick on B. He's so desperately hunting. He looked down Monster originally, now he's up on short. No one from HellRaisers peeking or taking this fight, luckily enough. Because JW hasn't done this as half yet with the AWP, so this could be a bit of a surprise. It is, but he misses it. Turn fire from Bondik and more players to come in for support. If Bondik gets killed, Issa can wide peek from the close position, but JW is aware, so he falls back. Still, utility is gone from HellRaisers, and so is health on 2 of the players. So Fnatic have done a good job at least assaulting HellRaisers early in the round. They're not trying to, commit everyone to getting kills, and they've still got plenty of utility for this late round execute. But JW, lurking towards B, needs to find some damage so they can go for the A fight, and he does.
Man advantage, JW not going back to old ways, gets that one frag and actually falls back this time, keeps the aggression to a timid level. Man advantage though, and actually the real players coming towards the A site. It's going to be Woxic, it's going to be Dead Fox to try and hold the line and salvage what's left here for HellRaisers.
Yeah, they need to pull this back, the man advantage really quickly, but Woxic, they almost line up. There's one, looking for more, bomb plant down. Dead Fox responds with 2 kills with the FAMAS. Woxic with a no-scope, and JW, he's alone, he's dead, and HellRaisers have done it. 15 rounds, we're going to OT.
First overtime here on the B stream of Season 7 Pro League, I believe.
Correct.
So far, all of these games have been absolutely atrocious, apart from the one game on Overpass we saw from the likes of HellRaisers versus Na'Vi.
Overpass produces great games.
It does. I think HellRaisers produce great games. I really do enjoy watching their games. Exciting. It's fun. They're very intuitive as well. It's not as if they do the same thing every round. It's like fast plays, slow plays, individual plays as well. Now that we see confidence on players like Woxic, like Issa, we see a lot more individual plays, and it really sets up for some great Counter-Strike, words are hard.
And everyone on this team has the potential to step up. That's the best part, right? We have the flashy AWP, and we have Deadbox playing a supportive role, but dropping almost 30 kills. I think actually now 30 kills this map.
No, 29,
29 actually.
Something like that,
yeah. 29 kills this map. And, I mean, Angel, known as the IGL that can actually put up kills on the scoreboard, counter to some IGLs who really struggle with it. I'd say Golden is actually a really good fragger for his role. I didn't want to argue on this, but I'd actually disagree to some margin. Oh yeah. If you look at the big games, Major, for example, yeah, that's the one thing. But I think with time, yes, I completely agree. In terms of his experience, though, at least he's putting up something, right? Oh no, and the thing is, he's really got the least experience out of anyone here. Wouldn't you say? Oh God. On this team. Oh, your team. Of course. I was going to argue these 2 teams. I mean, I was going to argue Issa. Yeah, you can make an argument there, I guess. Because I think Woxic played Premier with Dark Passage. Actually played him. Yeah. Lost 16. How did you do? Played over standard actually. Yeah, lost 16-13 on train. Oh, that's close as well. It was good. Yeah, he wasn't. Calyx, Woxic, Mage as well. Mini. I think. Mini. Yeah. Mini's nuts. Where's Mini nowadays? I saw him actually recently, but I can't remember what was it. It's in some Premier game versus. He's in Premier still. Yeah, what team? It's another Turkish team, but yeah. And then you draw the same comparison with we're talking about for the people at home. Golden and Issa in terms of experience, but yeah, Golden as well played Fnatic Academy in Premier, played them as well in Inferno. Yeah. Lost 16-7, got battered, and that's why I'm here, and that's why he's there. I'm not complaining. Top quality. But either way, we'll be getting back into the game in just a minute. I'm actually just trying to check who this Turkish team is in MDL this season. Was it MDL? I did see his name recently. I don't think it's MDL. I can't think because I've seen the team list. Let me just take a look. We're going to have a look. We'll get back to you on that one. But either way, we should be back into this game in just a second. You called it if... it went OT, I think... HellRaisers is going to take this, yeah? Do you still stand by that now? Yeah. Okay, I like it. Confident prediction. Royal Bandits is who Mini's playing for. Ah, okay. Well, current season or... Yeah, but what leagues are they actually in though? Doesn't say on my phone, so... I'm having a look now on MDL. Royal Bandits. No, I don't see him. They're in some... It must have been like a farm qualifier or something. Yeah, they're not in... Yeah, I just remember seeing them there. They were announced on HTV, I believe. That's why I saw it, but... Ah, okay. Or maybe we'll see a bit of a rise of the Turkish scene. We have obviously seen Space Soldiers earlier today 2-0 their opposition. Where's the UK, man? I know, we're a little bit behind. We're rising. We got Epsilon coming with 2 players. 3 if Jenko standing in for Cosmine, which he has recently. Yes, he's also standing in for them in the Premiership as well. Oh, is he? Oh, of course, so they gotta have a 3-man core. Yeah. What, 4 Cosmine? 4 Cosmine, yeah. Really? That's a big surprise for me. You'd feel like you want to replace someone like Sack. No. Not Cosmine. I know, I had this conversation with Smooya. Do enlighten me. T-Sack is the maniac to Smooya's Kenny S. If you understand what I mean. Yeah. No, the amount of times T-Sack buys a FAMAS so they can drop one up to Smooya. Smooya's an incredibly talented player with a ridiculous amount of potential, but he is facilitated by a lot by T-Sack and his ability to support him as well. Oh, that's good to hear. Either way, We're back into OT. Thanks for sticking with us. It's obviously 1st to 19 in this first half, and Angel's already kicked things off with a kill. JW's going to be dead. So the AWP dropped for Fnatic, but picked back up by Flusher.
Yeah, so first frag, actually the AWP duel going in favour of the IGL and captain from HellRaisers. And as I said before, when HellRaisers have an abundance of cash, the tides could definitely swing in favour of the international squad of HellRaisers. I said as well, a lot of these buy rounds, or the rounds itself, were won out of the buy rounds, and more so because the money was so low for HellRaisers, right? Ecos, Fnatic win the pistol, the following rounds after that one as well. Plus the fact that HellRaisers were never able to afford a double up setup or afford full utility across the board. It's going to be interesting to see how they actually cater to it now that they have so much cash to work with.
Oh, DevFox, he's been doing so well this map. He's going to get a free kill. Crim's not ready for the fight, but somehow he whips out his gun and takes down DevFox. That's a kill that should not have gone away of Fnatic, but it has equalized it back into a 4-on-4. Woxic still on the A site here, and take into account, Snons, this is 16k MR3, so double up can be run by HellRaisers at not really too much risk. That means there's no saving on the CT side at all, no need for it. They should have enough to buy pretty much every single round, with lost bonus kicking in, of course. Fnatic, look at this push down towards B, and Woxic's already on a bit of a hunt. So, now having cleared out toilets, he may know that Fnatic are going for a B-side take, especially with there only being 20 seconds left. So we have 2 players down on the site. We have a third being Angel that should rotate here as well. And Issa, he's got a big task ahead of him. Nothing going to come his way. Crims and Flusher opening it up.
Bomb making its way through the fire and the flames in towards the B-bomb, so the bomb will go down with 8 seconds left to spare. So 4 versus 2 HellRaisers. They have the cash to go for this potentially.
Yeah, I mean, they have to at least try it. Again, 16k MR3 may as well give it a shot. Flusher going to look for something, does find Woxic's AWP, but Angel picking up the AWP in return. Let's find 1, make that 2. Okay, Angel, he's making this at least close. No scope doesn't connect, but optimistic regardless. Golden, oh my god, he hits it the 3rd time. Angel's on the run for the ace here, and Crims has 10 HP left. If he hurries up and jumps on the bomb, baits out this peak, he can certainly win this round, but he's making so much noise! Angel, no way, he's just aced that round for the win. He has, he's done it!
My goodness.
That's why you don't save in MR3 16k, because stuff like that can happen.
Speechless. I mean, was it 2 versus 4, I believe? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, 1 versus 3.
But the issue was, they all had to run through the Molotovs, so the health was low, but it was an AWP ace.
I don't know why Crims was holding the angle. That's the thing, Crims committed. He heard Angel rush short, so I thought Angel forgot his gun. Angel, buddy.
Come on, mate.
Come on.
Come on, wake up,
he's going to jump up for the boost. He's going, oh, crap, I don't have an AWP.
Where, no.
Is he going to fight this?
Oh,
is it not a gun in
you know what? I rate the enthusiasm there, yeah. Is he got a flash as well? Is it going to work?
He gets a 1v3 and they forgets the buy.
Hey, it worked!
Issa responds with a kill as well, so that's a gun drop that Angel definitely needs to go and pick up.
And there you have it, 4 versus 4. Crims with the AWP. Everyone's AWPing apparently today. DevFox.
I don't know what's happening.
Jumping on top of default, we'll find 1 frag. The bomb is now dropped. Goes to the second as well, and actually wins the duel versus Crims. Jump spots, but JW, of course, back to nature, it seems like, landing those swift flicks.
Great shot from JW. That may have made this round doable for Fnatic, but at this point, I don't know what's going on. Bondic and Issa last 2 up. We've got a long flank for Issa, but Fnatic not worried about it just yet. Smoke goes down to cover the plant from short, so they're aware of the possibility, especially with only having 1 player spotted towards bank. JW going to try and come in with a kill, but it's Issa too quick. Now Lekro, 1v2. He's been very quiet this game so far. This is his chance for him to step up to win the 2nd round of OT. He knows what both the players are. There's the first spot. Smoke fades, gives him a chance to fight, and he wins it, but Bondic is in the back. Well, HellRaisers, that's 2 rounds in a row on the CT side. 2 clutches won, and 2 more to find.
Yeah, great 2 versus 2 there played from HellRaisers. Issa coming in from behind. Bondic tries his best to get all the attention he can. He's spamming towards CT, chucks out the grenades as well, gets all the attention. JW trying to go back in towards toilets. Gets his face slapped off, by Issa's M4 there. 31 frags now for DevFox as well. He dropped the bomb. Did so much in terms of delaying the bomb going down and giving more time for Issa to go for the long-winded rotation through connector. So these rounds are coming down to the wire, but right now HellRaisers is the ones prevailing. Yeah,
back to 1 AWP as well on HellRaisers. The last 2 rounds he's trying to run this double AWP. Yeah, Angel. See, that's what happens when you give him the gun. See, getting the picks. He opens it up. Lekro dead. And Lekro really has been quiet, actually, to pick up on that, though. This is a player we expect to step up. We've had JW hitting his shots. We've had Crims going crazy. I'd like to see a little bit more from Lekro, especially in the next map. That's a story for another time, because HellRaisers are looking to close out this half with a flawless CT side. Considering how good their T side was with 7 rounds as well, it doesn't strike me as crazy to believe that this could be their win. They're set up perfectly for it. JW looking for the jump spot. Oh, the bit of a bunny hop there around the corner, but he has the bomb. So that's now a full rotation available for HellRaisers if they do so, please. Woxic, another shot off. No surprise there. Looking for 4. Woxic styling on Fnatic right now with the AWP. 18 rounds on the half.
Yeah, the finesse there from Woxic. I mean, you're playing on what, 1,200 DPI, I believe it is?
EDPI or DPI?
Don't even know what EDPI is, mate.
EDPI is basically your calculation of DPI combined.
This is a long. This is a long.
That's long-winded. It's not long-winded. Leave me alone. That's it. Either way. Well, 18 rounds for HellRaisers, Snods.
Yeah, cool.
Still believing in the win. Obviously.
Yeah, I said if it goes OT, I think HellRaisers win it.
He's an analyst for a reason, ladies and gents.
It's what they're here to pay me for, hopefully.
We'll never know. We'll find out. Either way, moving forward, right? 3-round win needed now for Fnatic to bring this to another OT. CT side, they had an okay half, but...
what was it? Yeah, 8-7. They won the half, but obviously... Gosh, HellRaisers won the pistol. Fnatic had a slow start. So there is definitely potential there. What's great to see as well is actually Fnatic winning both pistols, and it still goes 15-15. It really goes to show, actually...
No, HellRaisers won opening pistol on CT. They got 3 rounds and Fnatic picked up 7-3.
It was all going so well,
Sorry,
wasn't it?
You said it earlier. I didn't want to call you out.
No,
but
it's all good. It's all good.
I apologise. I apologise.
No, I respect that.
Either way, you got the call right. HellRaisers are winning so far. They're 1 round away from the victory so far. Letgro's on the AWP, though. We've seen, I think, pretty much every player pick it up now in the game. At some point, boost up, we saw HellRaisers run this earlier. They got some damage onto Letgro, but will Crims get the response? Bondic smoked it. So maybe almost expecting this play. Not going to push with it, though. HellRaisers have a lot of control down lower connector, but the smoke is down to deny them any presence.
Flushes their cheek grenades are always so on point.
Most damaging player with them.
He is. I think he must be.
One of the most.
I think Zipnix is the most. I know that might be... Is he the most, Zipnix?
At one point, I'm sure Flusher was.
Oh, definitely, yeah. But Boost coming ahead towards Banana. Try and scout out some information. It feels like for Fnatic, it's so crucial to get the first frag. We saw in regulation, actually, on their CT side, Hugo. Every single time they had the first kill. Ooh, don't want to say too much here. Lekro walks into the scope.
Don't peek.
Yes.
Why would you peek?
So, in regulation, every round Fnatic had the first frag. It felt like they always played back, they played the retake very well, and they won the round off of that. Now they're already a man down. This isn't looking too good here for the Swedes.
Oh, but Flusher, he has other things to say. Takes a bite out of Angel. And now we're into a 4-on-4. I think that peek from Lekro is dangerous, especially when HellRaisers have consistently been running this flash over the top of short.
Well, they don't know that.
Open the door.
They've never seen it. Woxic never got the kill, did he?
That's a good point, actually. Consider me wrong. Or Flusher. Oh, that's unlucky. Woxic changes gun. Flusher with some unprecedented aggression, and it lets him get 2 kills at the very least. Then Fox pulls it back, though. 20 seconds for HellRaisers. They're walking out a monster. Only Golden on B. Golden needs to go absolutely huge here because Fox is trying to keep up the fake on this side of the map. In the meantime, Golden's actually been forced back by this utility. He's falling off a B. HellRaisers need to get this plant down now, but Bondic's already rid the sight of the man himself. So with that plant coming down for HellRaisers with just 4 seconds remaining, we're going to need some big plays, and JW steps up to the mark. 1 kill there. Spots this a down monster as well, but he's not ready for the shot.
2 versus 2. Dead Fox spots out Crims towards CT lower. Look as well what Issa is. Actually rejoins the ranks with Dead Fox towards short. JW has no idea.
Yeah, they know both players are coming from the site as well, so they don't need to worry about the connector or the backlines. Good tag, good lineup. Crims makes it happen. He's been the best player on Fnatic so far this map, and that won't change into this round. These B retakes from both teams have been so fantastic. We've seen Dead Fox get multiple 3Ks. I mean, the MP9 round at 15-13 to pull them.
Kills. My goodness.
Yeah.
Crims. How many for Dead Fox? 32. Yeah, but Woxic as well, 30 frags, so...
I mean, everyone's stepping up on the side of HellRaisers. Everyone's looking... I mean, both teams, to be honest. Flush is a little bit behind, but I think he's had a lot of impact kills, to be honest.
Well, still 2 more opportunities for HellRaisers to close this one out in first overtime. Obviously, for Fnatic, unable to win in the first overtime, they have to force a second and draw out this match even longer. Great boost coming out here. Usually we see it combined with a connector smoke from a teammate, but this time it will still pay off.
Check your angles. This it doesn't. He pays the price. Flush opens things up now, and HellRaisers sat in a 4-on-5. Be pretty crazy to go to a second overtime after such a flawless half for the HellRaisers side. Every round looks so controlled from them. Apart from the first, of course, where it was a bit of an awkward 1v3 clutch, but we won't talk about that. Bondic trying to pressure out on B now. Still plenty of time left, so HellRaisers essentially just trying to get utility out of the hands of Fnatic. Force their hand, quite literally. JW smoke, not flash. He goes for the wide face, but actually flick onto Dead Fox. That's such a big kill. As now it's put Fnatic in a great spot.
I don't know, I'm watching Hugo, but I like it.
Yeah. Vintage.
Vintage. 4 versus 3. Now the CT defense has to split itself. 2 towards A and 2 towards B. Lekr0 and Golden versus Flusher and Crims towards the A side. I know one side I'd like to hit rather. Flusher and Crims, a duo tested through the ages, and one I wouldn't want to be testing right now.
Well, they've got to try. 30 seconds left. HellRaisers don't really have the option to back down to B. Crims sat on the site, flash, but so are the enemy. Flusher holds on the stairs. Crims, he has no information to play off, but that wide peak will give him plenty. One kill, but Woxic trades, and Angel pulls it back as well. Fnatic were in a good spot just a few seconds prior, but now HellRaisers can get the plant in.
Lekr0 has the HE grenade. Angel goes towards A long. Woxic as well, so both of the CT players going to be rotating in via CT, coming in from Bank and the T stairs.
Ooh, that flash. They get spotted, both of them in fact. They've surely been seen, so now they know the jig is up. There's no wrap from HellRaisers. Timing for Woxic on the rephase. He goes back in for more, but look at Lekr0, he's on the bomb. Jumps off, Woxic takes the risk. He takes the bait and Lekr0 walks into the shot, but Woxic can't connect. Pistol out, CZ, jump shot for Lekr0. We needed him to step up, and he certainly did.
Well, get the defuse as well. CZ mid-air jumping shot, sending us in for one more round potentially, or many more to come if Fnatic actually bring this one back off the... Oh, it's so Fnatic-esque as well, these rounds which shouldn't be theirs. Somehow something crazy happens. It seems almost like luck. I mean, the jumping CZ shot.
But it always happens with Fnatic.
Exactly.
Comebacks, what this, at least old roster is known for. Guns being thrown out the map, cleverly so. If HellRaisers take the bomb site, they have the spawn, so they have the orb. Don't want to give anything the way of HellRaisers. We've seen what Angel can do with that orb, Snods. Don't want that dirty stuff to come out again, or at least Fnatic don't.
Aggression early on from Crims. Might see a boost again towards Banana here. Actually no, JW opening towards the Banana stairs, holding out towards Party and whatnot. Bit of a standard default coming out from HellRaisers. 3 towards A, 1 towards Con, 1 towards B. Usually we see 2 towards Connector from HellRaisers, Bonding and Angel. But it seems like actually Angel's going to be putting more stock in gaining real estate towards this A side of the map. Sending 3 players towards it. They can control A long. They can actually go for an execution. They know that JW's opening towards A. So the game plan here could be an execute towards the A site. The reason being is they know that JW likes to opt towards toilets and opt towards the default A site. But what if we smoke, execute the site, molly out truck? Where's JW going to hide?
Well, he's not going to hide. He's going to push as he hunts for that first pick. Not going to be successful, so that may force him back a little bit. But with HellRaisers having 5 players outside of A and no one lurking down towards B, Fnatic are pretty confident right now. 3-man setup on the A bomb site, pretty aware of what's going on, to be honest. And as time ticks away, it becomes more apparent that HellRaisers are hitting A. One player close, JW backs up on the truck, and he misses actually the shot on the cross. As a result, Issa finds a kill to Flusher, not expecting such a quick play. JW, quicker flick, second shot as well. He may be able to do this. He may be able to pull us into a second overtime. Time is low, bombs drop, and JW drops more. A third frag from the man himself as he looks for the 4th. Dead Fox sits on default, but there's just no time left. He's got to find both kills in just 10 seconds, and JW has made it happen.
Well, if there's one player you want to have darting around the truck there, close range with the AWP with the no-scopes, it's going to be JW.
Ridiculous. 3 rounds flawless for both teams on the CT side. Well,
now I'm starting to think, whew, was I great to predict HellRaisers to win this one in OT?
I mean, who could have predicted that? 3-3.
Yeah, I mean, the jumping CZ shot.
Changed that game.
4K from truck with an AWP. But remember as well, they lost the first player. So that was a 5v4, and the site was HellRaisers. So it seems like, for Fnatic, this is the thing. Usually when we're casting and it's the underdog team winning, right? You could argue, or you would say HellRaisers being the underdog here. Maybe not online, but on land definitely, right? You'd say, oh, it's the underdogs getting lucky. They're winning pistol rounds. Crazy 1 versus 3 clutches from the star players, right? But actually, it feels like Fnatic are the ones that are having these crazy, audacious rounds that seem almost unreplicable. Ooh, that's a hard word to say.
Unreplicable.
I'm not even going to go there. Hard to replicate. We'll go with that one, mate.
Nice one.
I've ruined my whole sentence. It has no kudos now. What I'm trying to say is...
Your point was good, Snods.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, you're welcome.
The law of reciprocation.
18-18 either way. You still sticking with HellRaisers just for the shame if you get it wrong, or?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Okay.
Got to leave the ego intact.
Yeah. Double up for Fnatic, 2 on the CT as you would expect, Letgrow and JW. Seen some big rounds from JW, some bigger rounds from Crims as well. 35 kills on him to 31 on Jesper. As he looks to go to the connector early on, the AWP is out, and he's going really, really fast here, trying to play off the spawn. Angel actually spots him there on the cross, so he needs to be careful because JW, such an aggressive angle in the Molotov. He has to go forward because if he goes back to his death. Luckily, there's no one there for HellRaisers to trade.
Oh
so JW balls to the wall, makes it up into the spawn. Deadfox going to hear the climb of the ladder, so he gets that kill. I like it from JW, but maybe it's a bit too optimistic.
Bomb outside Monster. Jump spot from Flusher. He will spot 2 players. Deadfox coming in now towards playground. Crims gives away his position. No one towards connector though to try and take advantage of how exposed Crims is. But look at Deadfox. Charges up towards A long. The bomb as well coming towards Fountain. Crims will find the frag onto the bomber though. Woxic is down.
Yeah, at least it's in the spawn, so HellRaisers can pick it back up. But Deadfox...
It's getting messy now.
Yeah, that's a push you shouldn't be making. No reason for that. An easy pick for Fnatic has now put this into an almost undoable situation. A 4v3 is fairly standard to pull yourself out of, but a 2v4, make that a 1v4. This doesn't look doable. Again, no reason to save. Bondic may as well walk in here, but there's no bomb, there's no time in fact, and there's no life because Golden's already dropped him. So Fnatic get the first round of CT. Big surprise there. I think all it's going to take, Snods, is for a team to finally get a T round. Just one T round, and that will be enough.
Potentially. But why are the CT sides so strong for Fnatic? I mean, it is coming down to these individual plays. When we think about HellRaisers, we're thinking on the CT side, okay, Angels was finding first frags, the retakes were great, the Molotovs in the retakes were so good and so well placed. Able to always get the first kill, it seemed, from the likes of Woxic or Angel. Oh, great play as well. Really smart to go for the double op setup. The reason being they've gone for the 2 op setup, Hugo, is because they know JW is confident and playing aggressive. They can cover 2 angles. Woxic holding for the mid peak, Angel holding for the connector peak.
Oh, but Crims, he's back in the connector and Angel's actually going to throw a molly. That forces Crims back. So he had the option to hunt that kill there. Didn't choose to go for it. Even though he's fragging crazy, doesn't want to give away a 5-on-4 to a 5-on-3. That could be dangerous, especially with no teammate there to trade into, at least put it back into a reasonable situation. Though he's still back in the connector now, and now he's getting sandwiched not only from Issa, but also from Angel down low. It doesn't matter. Crims does well under pressure, as you can see. There's Issa dead. Still needs to worry about this AWP playing down lower, but Angel sneaking up with the CZ75, and he finds the headshot as well. So Fnatic in control, but Flusher wants to change this. As he pushes up, Woxic will spot him. Flusher just can't round the corner in time to take down the player in the party. And it's no party for Fnatic this time as HellRaisers look to pick up their first round on the T side.
4 versus 2. We said coming into the second OT, if one team could pick up a terrorist round, it meant so much when the sides are flipped over. Then again, this round is still not done. Letgrow, not wielding the Deagle, not wielding the AK as we expect. Instead, picks up the fallen AWP from JW. This is the first shot. Telegraphs exactly where he is. Tries to go for the second, misses the shoulder as well. Unfortunately, unscopes and a poor timing there as well. Leaving Golden now last alive. But then again, with the MR3 16k, there's no reason to save. May as well test your luck. Yeah,
I mean, we saw Angels earlier, and that certainly worked out. So Golden will give it a go, but will fall at the first hurdle. So 19-19. First time we've seen a player, or sorry, a team pick up a round on T side in overtime. So this is a big win for HellRaisers, because now even if they lose this last one, they go forward. If they can just replicate their flawless CT side, it's their game. Definitely not impossible, not easy though. Fnatic only on 1 AWP this round. HellRaisers still keeping a double, Woxic and Angel. As you say, Snod's posting up for early angles maybe to hold for this JW aggression, but instead it's a deep Molotov towards a stairway. Smoke are going to be used to extinguish it, so HellRaisers don't give up all this map control. They want to take playground because they know that Fnatic, with this Molotov deep, may be pushing up long, maybe pushing up mid, but Fnatic holds strong.
JW actually pushing through the Molotov towards B short. Angel with his AWP as well, going to be... Oh, actually going to be missing that.
Yeah.
You see the frustration. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Great minds think alike. What can I say? 1 minute 20 left on the clock, though, is what I can say. Smoke, poor smoke towards Monster as well. Very exploitable if you are HellRaisers. Molotovs as well going to be dished out from a poor smoke thrown from his comrade. The bomb is still towards these stairs. There's 1 minute 5 seconds left on the clock. There's no reason to panic if you are HellRaisers. Yeah, I mean, JW going through the Molotov B short to find that first frag and missing such an easy shot to Angel.
But this is the continued harassment from Fnatic on B, right? Look at Bondic. He's just sitting in the same position and he's just getting sprayed through the wall, naded, pushed back. Fnatic they're just making it hard for HellRaisers to take the B site. Well, it was the complete opposite when Fnatic were on the T side. They got B almost every round, and it was almost every round retaken from HellRaisers. Instead, HR look back towards A, where Fnatic sit with 2 players, Crims and Flusher, formidable duo, known by all. Is going to join that duo, turn it into a trio as we have a 3rd rotation onto the site. In fact, maybe even 4. Golden's going to be ready, and that's because of this aggression from JW. He's got the information that HellRaisers, okay, it's 20 seconds left. They're not hitting B. They must be A. Fully rotate, guys. So now Angel's going to have to get an opening kill, or someone will, because 15 seconds with no bomb plant. Lekro can stop this here and now. Spraying away. They line up. Lekro drops 2, and he doesn't drop the bomb just yet, but frankly, there's no time. Surely, Woxic sticks the plant. How does he get away with that? Angel saves his teammate, and somehow HellRaisers have come up better in this situation. JW is all that remains, and he's coming from the back lines with just 7 points of health. They know exactly where he is. Woxic holding the angle of the orb, the jump spot as well, coming out from Angel. This is the last round as well. Going to be changing up his angle of approach, but Woxic's going to find him. 20-19, 2 rounds on the CT side required now for HellRaisers to gain the map 1 upset. And that seems so doable now, seeing how flawless they went earlier on. I mean, even if they only get 1 round on the CT side, they're still going to be going to another overtime, another opportunity. I don't see Fnatic picking up 2 rounds here. It's been so difficult for them on the T side. Yeah, it seems like when there's no more Fnatic-esque magical, I think magic is the best way to describe it almost. Fnatic-esque magic style where crazy flicks or jumping CZ headshots, you know, ridiculous close range no scoping from JW. It seems like when actually the sample size increases and the luck reduces, you start to see actually HellRaisers are playing better Counter-Strike than Fnatic, and I wouldn't expect to say that. Good point, yeah. No, very good. I mean, HellRaisers, we said you can't count them out of a matchup like this, you know? It's a team with a very high skill ceiling, and if all the players show up at the right time like they have, then this is what happens. 20-19, still a game though, still an opportunity for Fnatic. It's just going to be a hard one to muster up as we go back into the matchup. Second half of the second OT. Let's have a look at the buys. Expecting maybe a double up on the CT side. Can't say the same for the T side. Don't see Fnatic pulling that up, but it's Fnatic. Anything's possible. It's probably the best way to describe them. If they can have a marketing slogan out of that, anything is possible. Anything's possible. Well, even Golden buys up the AK, so they play safe. No double up for now, thank God. JW will have one, but Deadfox and Woxic picking that up for the CT side. Okay, so Deadfox going towards middle will shoot his AWP. Usually, or should I say sometimes, when an AWP peeks mid, there's an instant reaction from the Ts where they go towards A long because they think the AWP is not going to be holding that long range angle. So it felt like Deadfox was baiting in players to Woxic. But there you go, the Molotov will mean Crims can't trade, and if he went for the trade, he loses 40 points of health. Yeah, that's really well played from HellRaisers. We saw Issa try and do that earlier on, but the flash just didn't work. It actually blinded him and didn't blind Lekro, who was in that exact same position, funnily enough. He was actually on top of the fence, but no, very good from HellRaisers. 1 player in B short, Molotov to stop Crims, as you say, and a flash to assist the push onto Lekro. Great start for HellRaisers into this round. Smoke towards bridge. Bomb for Fnatic as well outside this B bomb site. 3 players stationed towards being up for HellRaisers. They can't get any better now. They have to finish it now. Oh, but everyone's so blind. Luckily, Issa's hidden in the smoke, but he's going to have to fall off the top of the box because he doesn't want to go down. Flusher. Oh, no, he gets dinked, but he's going to be able to at least get him. Sorry, that's Bondic finding the frag onto Flusher. Issa follows up and doubles down with the spray control. JW, he's had some big rounds. He's going to need a huge one here. Second flick with the AWP. 30 seconds up as he begins to wrap back round towards short. Bondic being low as well, that's a good factor at least to take into account, but it won't matter with a one-shot potential with this AWP, and JW, he doesn't hit leg shots. Climbs around the corner, still utility going over for HellRaisers. Boost spotted, JW, is he going to wrap all the way back round? No, he's just faking it. He's really got to go for this one. Molly's down, he's going to miss the flick, and that's it. Woxic takes it. 1 more round needed for HellRaisers. 2 for Fnatic to force double OT. Oh no, triple OT, sorry. Triple OT. Yeah. And 1 for HellRaisers to get the job done in 2. From a 14-12 deficit. Oh no, was it 15-12? No, it was 14-12. This is hard, isn't it? 15-12, yes. And then HellRaisers pulled it up. No, because they won the quality bar. They won the quality bar, you're right. 14-12, yeah. And then it was 15-14. Yeah. 2 Fnatic. To Fnatic, and then HellRaisers pulled it back. Yeah, that was the closest it got. No, 15-13, and HellRaisers. Yeah, we'll get back to it. Yeah. It's been a long time. It's been a lot of rounds. Oh, it has been. Deadfox
and Woxic both AWPing the same site. Usually, rather rare to see that, but maybe it's going to be something we see more of as Woxic finds the first frag towards Banana. I'm not expecting the AWP there from Deadfox, and this could be it.
Yeah, that's 2 kills. Fnatic. Not a good situation to be in. Crims has actually picked up that scope rifle now instead. AWP in his hands as both Letgro and JW, the 2 players we usually see on that AWP, are dead. But Crims, he can AWP. Everyone can AWP. Fnatic, Woxic, disgusting pre-fire on the corner shot. Golden will respond, but still HellRaisers retain a man advantage. And now it's Golden and Flusher, the players tasked with winning this round. Flusher's swapped out for the AWP, the 3rd player to take it this round for Fnatic. The issue is, HellRaisers still have 2 players here. A passive man on the B-bomb site can rotate up quickly as well if needed. Woxic not going to go for the fight just yet, waiting just to hold the cross. Holding an off angle here. Fnatic weren't expected. They try and check the corner, but Golden's dead to rights. And Flusher, he's all that stands here. HellRaisers about to find 22 rounds. There it is. There's the victory in map number 1. And to think that is only 1 map of 2 tonight between these 2 teams.
Great match there. 22-19. It felt like, as we said before, if one team could finally muster up the courage to find 1 terrorist round in overtime, they'd find victory. We were correct with that one. It seemed like when HellRaisers had the money going in their favor, when they weren't always so short for cash, during regulation, you know, we saw the pistol round win in the second half for Fnatic. They reset the money as well for HellRaisers, and it felt like they always had, you know, 1 kit, 1 Molotov, 1 AWP, a voices going. Anyway, running out of utility, running out of cash, and as soon as we went into overtime, we saw that once the tables were even, and the money was there for both teams, you can see HellRaisers actually putting up a better form of Counter-Strike than Fnatic, which is surprising to say.
See, now my prediction for Inferno that HellRaisers is going to win now seems even more likely after this one. I thought the series would go a 1-1 split, but I definitely didn't think Overpass would be the map that HellRaisers would be able to take away. We saw how good they were versus Na'Vi on this exact map, but against Fnatic, that's a whole new beast to contend with, a great team on Overpass. Angel, great map from him as well. I mean, we had so many individual performances from pretty much everyone on both rosters. This was a massive blunder from HellRaisers. This could have and should have cost them the game, but they did manage to respond at least in the upcoming round. Yeah, so 15-12 was the score, Studs. There we go. Fnatic win this, 15-12. HellRaisers pull it back with this ridiculous play from Deadfox. 1v3 with an MP9 in the site.
Oh my god, they won the round. They won the game just because of that. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I mean, so everyone stepped up. Angel won that crazy first round of CTOT. And if
Woxic fragging ability as well.
Thinking about that, right? So Angel wins their first CTOT with some no-scopes of the AWP, right? If they lose that, because Fnatic got a flawless CT side, if they lose that round, even if they get the next 2, Fnatic still probably win the game. So everyone stepped up to save this game. This was just ridiculous, that round. That will be one to go down in history in my mind.
Maybe if it wasn't the B stream.
Obviously online, but still a sick play. Like, you can't take that away just because it's online and because it's only a regular match. But still, great performance from both teams. I'm happy to see HellRaisers get the victory. And going forward, Inferno is going to be such a fun match.
The last frag as well, the CZ. But yeah, Inferno is going to be one to look forward to.
Didn't show us a CZ kill.
Teasing us, just teasing us here. But anyway,
it is Valentine's Day.
It is indeed. Well, I hope a lot for. Let's not go there. PG-13. Anyway, where were we going? Inferno, Disco Inferno.
Disco Inferno.
And it might be quite the dance with danger. Obviously, both these teams playing very aggressive, very fast, and high octane style of CS. And the T sides for both these teams on Inferno is definitely going to be something to look forward to.
Well, we need a break. The players need a break, so we will be going for a break and be right back with Inferno very shortly.
ESL Pro League is brought to you in part by Intel, Betway, Pay Safeguard, Logitech G, Mountain Dew League, Xfinity, and ESEA.
Incendiary out.